Did that work?
Did what work?
Are we live? Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't checking.
Oh, sorry.
Know. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Haha.
Right, I need to remember how I open.
Yes.
We're live.
We are. Yes.
Okay. I can't remember how... Oh, there we go. YouTube chat. Okay, so I should be able to see as people comment.
Yes, you should be able to.
Are you liking it? 'Cause
Yeah,
somebody's
it's me.
like, okay, I was going to say somebody's liking it.
It's me.
So what do you want to do? Do we want to just start or do you want to wait a couple of minutes?
Yeah, maybe wait. I'm going to post on Instagram.
Okay. We should be, snow is falling as the capital sings.
I can't believe
he's-
and be like,
I know, what the fuck. I can't believe he's laying there.
I can't believe he got in there. I didn't think he would.
Hi, Luce. Hi, Meg.
So many people. Hello.
I know he loves this bed for some reason.
No, but like,
He
you know,
hated
because
it as a puppy.
no, but you know, because you were like, sit there. You'd
Yeah.
be like, no. But then if you hadn't put it there, he would have wanted to be in here all night. Do you know what I mean? It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
more like, if you tell me what to do.
Yeah. No, he's so stubborn. He is the most stubborn little boy. I've got Simba sleeping at my feet in a dog bed.
We just didn't think he'd do it.
He never does anything I tell him to. I'm shook, and I can't send Steve a picture because my phone is videoing you.
Sorry.
That's okay. I might put some lip gloss on.
Oh, go for it. Knock yourself out. I'm probably going to have to pee 15 times during this, so...
Well, just be careful of all the wires. I'm
I
very
know.
concerned about one of us like falling.
Sam's already sent a can flying, guys.
Yeah, B had a can on the table, and I just like set it's all over my ceiling. That's how big the explosion was.
Yes. Right, sorry, I was trying to get YouTube open so I could see things.
Yeah, good. Thank you, Luce. How are you?
Oh, it's because I'm not in it. Oh, no, I don't want full screen. Oh, no. Why can't I? Oh, there. Okay, cool. We were going to give it like 5 minutes until we got started. Oh, Sam's doing a lipstick.
It's hard doing it backwards. I'm going one way and it's going a different way.
Oh. I know, my back as well.
Yeah.
Why are we such old ladies? We're such old ladies. Yeah, it was me liking it. I was seeing if it worked.
Somebody on the train said to me and Georgia, like, we got chatting to them because we were all stood. There was nowhere to sit on the train that we came back on.
Yeah.
And hi, Lizzie. And we just got chatting to these guys and like we were asking what they did, and one of them was a fireman, and we were chatting back and forth.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, how do you know each other? And I said, oh, well, we met in comprehensive school, like in year 7.
Yeah.
And I said, so when we were 11. I said, God, 21 years ago. And he was like, you're 32. I was like, why would I lie about being 32?
Yeah.
Like, if anything, I'd say I was 21.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not lying.
But was he shook because he didn't think you looked your age?
Yeah, he thought we looked so much younger.
That's nice. Someone
Yeah.
said to me the other day, I should qualify for like the Prince of Wales like bursary thing for young entrepreneurs, and it's for 18 to 25. And I was like, babe, I was like,
wish.
I'm so past it.
Hi, Meg. Merry Christmas. We've got M&S Pink Prosecco. Ooh, someone's doing well.
I brought it.
I know, B brought us a treat. I've got an M&S Prosecco in my garage. It's been there since October.
Mine's from my birthday.
Been there since October.
Was it? Oh no, maybe it was from my anniversary. So actually, probably October.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary from October. I know. Happy anniversary, Dad. I broke it, but I'm back. What's that? Oh, like the live stream. Sam getting hit by a fireman. Yeah, I know.
He wasn't a sexy fireman.
Oh, that's a shame. I don't feel like they are nowadays.
No, that stereotype's gone, isn't it?
There's the occasional one, but like my father-in-law's a fireman, so I can confirm it's not hot. Sorry,
No comment.
not hot. Ooh, it sounds very. Oh, it's very good. So, do we want to get started?
Yeah. How have we got people other than who's
Five.
Okay.
5 according to my phone.
Okay, cool. Right. Let's start our episode.
So for everyone listening, we're just gonna film. Like we're gonna film it, obviously, but
Like it's an episode.
we're not gonna like like we'll keep talking during like
Yeah. Don't feel like, oh, I can't comment now because they're recording for an episode. But anything that we say to you will go out in the episode.
Yeah.
So like
we're not editing.
we're not editing it. So just be mindful of your comments if you don't want them out in the public.
Yes.
Because anything you say, anything we read is going to go live in the episode. So just be mindful of your comments.
Really, before we start, do you want to have the overhead light on?
Yeah?
I feel like I look like I'm in a dungeon.
I think it's just the placement.
I know. Oh, well, hold on. Let's wait for it. What does it look like?
You look really pink now.
Oh, do I? Lovely.
Do you think? Or is it just me?
It hasn't kicked in for me.
Oh, God. It's a bit of a lag then.
Oh, yeah. I'm really behind.
Let's not dox ourselves. Exactly, Meg.
Haha. Do you think it should come off or on?
I don't know. Do you know what it needs to be? That needs to be higher. Like, it needs to be in your face like mine is. But I don't know where I can put it.
Yeah, exactly. It's just not gonna...
Unless I put books under it as well.
I think we just go...
bring it higher.
I think we just go... I think it's fine. I think being pink isn't the end of the world.
But do you know what I mean about it being...
I still think... I don't know. I'm just scared about you exploding a can all over the place again.
Yeah, no, I know that. But I mean, like, above
Oh, like this.
higher.
Okay, maybe.
No, even worse.
Even worse. Okay. Do you want to take a picture of what it looks like for me?
We're still not kicked in.
No.
Oh.
I'm at miles behind. Miles and miles. Can I be a massive hit while you're up? Do you want to just get me a cushion, please? Yeah. Sorry, thank you. Oh, I think it's fine, Sam.
Okay.
I've looked worse. Right, let's get my comments back up, guys. Sorry, because I'm trying to be able to interact and I can't. Otherwise, I'm just being rude.
You're such a good boy down there.
Oh, thank you. Do you know what it is? I didn't... Oh, it's fine. Do you know what it is? I didn't have it zoomed up to the front.
What do you mean?
Oh, I purposely had it set back like 3 minutes. That's
right.
why.
Right.
Sorry, guys. I'm an old lady and I need a pillow. Oh, God.
My iPad is so much ahead of my phone. Not really English there, but oh well. Right. Are we ready?
I am.
Okay.
Are you?
Everyone, you're going to get to see what the episode is like live.
These are always so much more chaotic as well.
Yeah, especially after a drink.
Ooh.
Okay, ready?
I'm already burping.
Welcome back, Smutterflies.
Happy New Year!
Well, Happy New Year's Eve.
Happy New Year's. Yeah, well.
All right. Okay. Happy New Year. Happy end
New
of
Year.
2025. Oh, dog's had enough.
Oh.
We're 30 seconds
he
in.
literally heard your voice and was like, look,
If you're going to talk all night, I'm out to you.
fucking 2 hours of this, you got to be having a laugh. Like, no chance.
He literally has just walked out the room.
Literally. Absolutely disgusted by us.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, Happy New Year. Happy end of 2025.
Yeah.
I hope that whatever goals you set at the beginning of 2025, you've managed to achieve, or you're happy with the year that you've had. If you haven't had the best year, I'm sorry. Let's hope that 2026 will be a better year.
Yes.
2026 is an exciting year for me.
It is.
Not to talk about myself, but I'm getting married in 5 months.
Yeah.
B is one of my lovely bridesmaids.
Ooh. Oh, he's back now.
Oh, my dog's back.
Oh. Hello.
Yeah, it's going to be... we're going to Paris.
Woo!
And I have a just over 3-week honeymoon planned.
Woo!
So, yeah, 2026 is looking like a big year.
Yeah,
and
it
hopefully
is.
it'll be the same for you guys.
Yeah. I wonder what it'll hold podcast-wise, because I feel like there's no way we could have predicted what came in 2025. Like, I honestly... Sorry, he's like scraping himself against the wire. I'm just scared he's going to pull everything over. And if you're like listening to this and you're like, wow, guys, this is considerably more messy than usual, This is an unedited episode.
Yeah, so you're going to get me talking to my dog, probably having to get up and let him out at some point.
Yeah, so we're actually recording this on the 19th of December, but we are doing a live stream, a very smutty Christmas. And we did this last year, but we ended up, I think we didn't live stream it.
No.
And we ended up editing it. And I remember editing it was such a long episode and being like, I'm not fucking doing this
We
again
were
next
so
year.
drunk.
Yeah. So this year we were like, and I actually think, like, for an end of year episode, like, it doesn't need to be edited. Like,
well, it was one of the first episodes we did in the garage.
Yeah, it was. You're right.
Because I got my keys on like the 13th of October, I think. And like, obviously, in the beginning, it wasn't set up out there. No. So I think it was like one of the first episodes we did in the garage. If you remember, there's a fridge in the garage with it full of Prosecco and wine. And we just kept running back and forth and like popping bottles. Oh my God, it was chaos.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, this is going out unedited. So sorry, gang. If you're listening to this on day of release and you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. Oh well.
I've got drink all over my ceiling.
Yeah, sounds like we dropped a can and sprayed it everywhere.
Literally, Whoops. We hadn't even started recording and there's a can over the ceiling. And I was like, okay, cool. Brilliant.
This is how tonight's going.
Yeah.
So, as always, what are you listening to? What the fuck is going on? What are you reading? What are you listening to?
I hope by now I'm listening, fuck's sake. I hope by now I'm reading something else. I am so close to finishing Air of Lies, which is L.J. Andrews' second book in the Broken Bones and Souls and Bones.
Yeah.
I'm so close. I'm like 87%, and I was trying to finish it before B got here tonight so that I could be like, I'm not reading anything.
Mm-hmm.
But alas, I am. But ready on Audible, I have The Arcane Academy by Elise Cover ready to go. If you listened to Brimstone last week, this is a rehash because we're recording on the same night. So this is exactly the same information. But next, I am reading the next book by Anna Applegate and Helen D'Amico, which is book 3, the final book. So I've got that ready on my Kindle to go. And I don't know what the future holds. I want to read Laura Carter's the rest of her series because I did Secrets of the Dead and I loved it.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to read more of that. I want to read the next book by J. Larson. So obviously I did Trial of Fate, and I think it's Trial of Love or Trial of Heart. Valor.
Trial of Heart. Maybe that's book 3 though, because 2 have come out since. I can't remember which around they are. But
so I need to do I want to do the second book because she's keen to come on the podcast.
Yeah, we've been saying about it for ages.
Yeah, so we need to do that. And I want to do the 2 POV books for Ravenminder.
Yeah, are they going to be full books or just like novellas? I think novellas, she said. Didn't she?
Well, she said novellas, but she said Kinlea's has pretty much turned into like a full book. Yeah.
Ooh, that's exciting. And we said this last week, but you were talking about Once Upon a Broken Heart as well.
Yeah. I do want to read that book.
And Mate.
Yeah, I bought Once Upon a Broken Heart out of my birthday money last year. So like not my birthday last month, last year. So 13 months ago I bought that series. I bought the whole series out of my birthday money, and why is he crying? Can you hear him?
Yeah, I can now. I hadn't when you were talking.
Hey, talk to our fans.
I'll say what I'm reading. To our fans are so obnoxious. What am I reading? Well, I've just finished Brimstone because we just recorded it. We're recording it. We didn't finish recording it before we started this. But I've just done Brimstone. I just read Caraval for my book club, which I really enjoyed. But I don't know if I'm going to finish the series. I might just go into Once Upon a Broken Heart. And I'm currently like a third of the way through Fate Woven in Gold, which is the 3rd book in Beast of the Briar, which we're doing on Patreon. We're not doing the 3rd book until Jan, but I do need to like finish it. I'm really enjoying it. I was like a third of the way through. So that's what I'm currently reading. And like Sam was saying, over Christmas and New Year, I'm like, what am I think I'm going to try and finish a Fate Woven in Gold because I was like a third of the way through. I'm going to try and get that done. And then I think maybe also Once Upon a Broken Heart, but I've been saying that series for so long. And I also really want to read Secrets of the Dead, that series by Laura Carter.
I'd love to get Laura. on.
Yeah, we again, it's one of those ones that we've said for like for ages.
I feel like we're friends now. And I feel like you need to do Jen Preston's. We can have her on.
I know.
I wonder if she'd travel down to
do it in person.
Yeah.
What's your garage? And I won't say where, but yeah.
Well, we could get Steve to go out and we could set up the living room nicely and
maybe.
Maybe I'm just being too optimistic.
Yeah, maybe. Meg said, haha, the dog. Yeah, I know. He was mumping. I couldn't hear it when Sam was speaking, but then she stopped. He was like,
it's because he'd knocked I just pulled the whole fucking sofa out. He'd knocked his toy into the sofa that he wanted. So I just had the whole sofa out so that he could go under and get it.
Takes after his mother. That's all I can say.
So dramatic.
He is really dramatic, I know.
So dramatic.
When he like sat under the table just then, Sam put his bed under and he sat and I was like trying to take a picture of him. When does he ever not come to when I call him? I'm like his favourite person. I'm like, Simba. He literally wouldn't turn his head for me to take a picture, just staring at the wall. We were like, so what's your problem?
He's so miserable.
Yeah, he is. Haha. So that's what I've read. That's what you've read. As always, we are on Patreon. We're on Discord. We're on YouTube, obviously, because if you're watching this live, that's where we are. But every week we do upload the full high-res video to YouTube of every episode. We're also on every podcast platform you can possibly think of. We're on Throne, which is like a crowdfunding site, which we're currently crowdfunding for like, what are we calling them? What are they called? Pop filters for our mics.
Purple pop filters. Try and say that 3 times fast.
Purple pop filters. But yeah, so we're everywhere as per usual.
Yeah, Instagram, TikTok, Threads. Yes. We think we're funny. Come and tell us otherwise. Yeah. And yeah, if you like to watch your podcast as opposed to listen to it, then YouTube's the place to be. Yeah. If you want to laugh along with us and see me cry my eyes out at everything.
It's a lot of yawning, I will forewarn you. We're just two tired girlies who just like to yawn.
Yeah, loose, like Mike Muffs.
I've been watching a lot of Stephen Walker's podcast. And like, although I feel like production-wise, we're probably on par because they record like virtually as well. Not so much that we do, but like they don't yawn ever. Like they probably edit it out. I do now try and make you pause when you yawn.
I can't help it.
No, I know I can't help either. It's natural. I just think there's just so much yawning that it gets to a point where like I cannot edit out. And you went through a phase of like insisting on continuing to talk when you yawned.
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah, I don't mean to.
No. Anything else before we carry on?
I don't think so. Why are we here on this lovely New Year's Eve?
Because it's our reads of the year. Woohoo.
It genuinely feels like yesterday we were doing this for 2024.
I know.
The fact that the year is gone.
Yeah, I know. It's shocking, isn't it? I know. When I was filtering my Goodreads earlier to like finalise my list, I was like...
I've read a lot this year.
I have not.
Oh. Well, you've written a book this year, so...
Yeah, I think I still beat my target. I think I'm still in the 40s or the 50s.
My target was 70, and I'm currently on 74. Okay. Soon to be 75 when I fucking finish Air of Lies, which, will be done imminently.
Yeah.
And yeah, obviously I'm going to do reading between now and the end of the year, so I'm hoping to get to 80. Okay. But we'll see.
I set my target really low this year.
Yeah, you knew you were going to be writing.
But I think I've done like 40 something, which I'm still pretty chuffed at.
Yeah.
But a little bit, like if you listen to last year, this is going to be slightly different. Hello, handsome boy. Oh, such a kind puppy. This is going to be a little bit different. Not so much for Sam. Yeah. But for me...
No, I'm doing it differently too. You are? First. You go first.
Okay. We're doing it slightly differently. That last year we literally did like our top 5, was it? 7. Or 7. And we literally did 7 to number 1. Yeah. And we just so happened to unanimously agree on a number 1. And then we had like honourable mentions that we wanted to shout out that maybe didn't make the list. This year... I'm doing it a little differently, just like being a published author now. Obviously, I've gone from being a reader. Obviously, I didn't know the end of last year that this would be the reality. Yeah. But like, I mean, we only ever talk about books that we love anyway. Yeah. But I'm not going to do a ranking system. So like, I just have the books that I want to shout out, and it's not going to be like a 1 to 5 or 7 or whatever. Yeah. And then I did just pick 2, like I guess series that were like my like particular like
God tier.
Yeah. But all of them are my reads of the year. So like I'm not picking one.
Yeah. That's totally understandable. As an author, you don't want to, you know, say, you know, this author is number 1 and this author is number
2. Yeah, it's just like, not like, yeah,
it's not fair. So yeah, I have 7. I have a number 1, I do, and then the other 6 are in no particular order. So I'm going to do the ones that I don't have first. Hi, Olivia.
Hi, Olivia.
I'm going to do the ones that I don't have first, and then I've got the books with me to do the other 3. So I've got 3 that I don't have, 3 that I do have, and then 1, which is my read of the year, and I have singled it down to 1. And then, like B, I have honourable mentions, anything that I loved this year, any series that I enjoyed, anything I give a 5-star to, they are going to be my honourable mentions.
Yes.
And now my dog wants to go outside.
Don't worry. So yeah, so we don't like, it isn't us trying to be like too PC. It's just like some of these authors are like friends of mine, you know, and I want to talk about their books. We want to keep talking about the books that we love. I want to still be able to do the author side and do this. But yeah, it just doesn't feel right to like rank because they're all 5 stars. Every single one of these books was 5 stars for me. So like for me, I don't particularly see like like they're all the same to me. They're all just as good as each other. The only reason why I've pulled out like ones that I would consider maybe just like God tier, which I don't know if that maybe is, no, it isn't favouring any of the others because they're all God tier. But like there's one that is like an almost completed series, whereas everything else here is the first book in the series. So I'm just pulled that one because it's like referencing the entire series as opposed to individual books. Meg said Simba being a diva.
He put his head out the back door, so it was raining and came back in.
Yep.
And now he's had a treat for not going outside,
for scratching the door. I'm getting mummy's attention.
Literally, I'm like,
haha. Okay.
Who is starting?
Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, this is gonna be like Callie Hart all over again, isn't it? Okay,
I win.
Sam.
Okay, let me have my notes. Sorry, I wasn't even prepared. Okay. My first in my list, again, is in no particular order. It is, oh my God, caught my first live. Hi, Kate. The first in my list for my reads of the year is the 6th and final book in the Bridge Kingdom series, The Tempest Blade.
Yeah.
By Danielle L. Jensen.
Yeah.
So if you listen to the podcast, you know how much I love the Bridge Kingdom.
Yeah.
And you know how much I loved Aaron and Lara.
Yeah.
So having this 6th book where they're back in my life, like it's not just James and Anna's book.
Yeah.
We get all 6. We also get Karis and Zara.
Yeah.
Having all 6 players back in my life, having POVs from all 6 of them. It was just the biggest delight.
Yeah.
And it's a big book.
Yeah, it's massive.
That is a big, but I can't remember how many words she said now, like 220,000.
Well, yeah, because obviously, so they come out,
or like 140,000. I can't remember what she said.
They come out. Oh no, my book's 140,000.
Okay, so did she say like 240,000 then? I can't remember.
So the Bridge Kingdoms, as of recent, have been coming out on audiobook before the print copy. So it's hard. Like obviously, we haven't seen this book because it hasn't been released physical just yet. But yeah, it's definitely going to be massive. Like Sam said, this is in my honourable mentions. But it's not just wrapping up James and Anna's story, it's wrapping up every couple. It's the whole series. So yeah, it was a lot of emotions.
It was.
I cried a lot during that audiobook.
The epilogue, like,
oh yeah,
when you're like seeing them like years later.
Yeah. It really, and it makes me like not sad, it's bittersweet. But like that was one of the first, Bridge Kingdom was one of the first books I read after like ACOTAR, and to think now I've like seen it through to the end, it like makes me really emotional.
I hate it. You know, like when you get a favourite TV series, maybe not so much for you because you don't watch a lot of TV,
not
do
really.
you? But like when I was younger, I loved One Tree Hill. Okay, like it was my jam. I loved it, and like I grew up with the characters because obviously it starts with them in high school and then like they end up like having jobs and like you see them into their adult life, and then it finished and I was just like, oh, like these are my friends and now they're gone. And that's how I feel about the Bridge Kingdom.
Yeah.
I need motivation to continue the series. I just read Bridge Kingdom a few weeks ago. So for me, the Bridge Kingdom and the Traitor Queen are like my piece de resistance. However, book 3 and 4 are B's piece de resistance. So we're very conflicted because every duet follows a different couple.
Yeah.
And my couple is Aaron and Lara.
Yeah.
Whereas B's couple is Keris and Zara.
Yeah.
So you're going to get very different opinions from us.
Yeah. I love the love the first
whole
two.
series. The whole series. The fact that you can write such an epic fantasy and have no magic in it, I just think is such a credit to Danielle.
But I think if I had to pick, so although Keris and Zara are, like, Keris is the love of my life.
Yeah.
My favourite book, singular book, is book number 5. So the first James and Anna book, honestly, like, the things that Danielle pulls into that she literally mentions in book 1, like, I was just, like, my brain, like, imploded.
Yeah, no, she's a very talented writer. And, yeah, just the things that she can pull on.
Yeah.
Wild.
We love that series. Okay.
Yeah, so that is the first in my list of reads of the year.
Okay. I'm going to go, because I'm not doing an order. So I've got some stacked and I've got some on my phone. But to be honest, I think all the ones that I don't physically have, you're probably going to, like, we'll probably bring them up. Anyway.
Yeah.
My first one is purely because I physically have it on top of the stack. I don't know if I'm holding this up.
That way a
this
little.
way?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's Chronicles of Kings and Councils by Meg Edwards. So, like, I'm not just picking people because they're my friends. I feel like I'm friends with Greenwich and Lennox, but like, I feel like I'm friends with Chris K. Haynes.
Yeah, I was going to say we're definitely friends with Chris.
But like, Meg is like, I feel like someone I would consider like I feel like I knew them before I knew their book, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So Chronicles of Kings and Councils is the first book in the Harbingers trilogy, and it's a little bit of like a change to our usual romantasy. I definitely say it's definitely fantasy and it's definitely romantic, but I will say
she markets it as like grimdark.
Yeah. So like, it isn't that things don't have a happily ever after, but it isn't like sunshine and roses. Like, it's dark. And there is like magic and like kind of gods, but like, honestly, right, and if Meg ever listens to this, she's gonna be like, you describing this is really off the mark. But the way,
like, you're not doing a good job of marketing my book.
But the way that, like, it's essentially about the male main character is from the royal family of this world, of a nation, of a country. And I would honestly describe him a bit like the Romanovs in real life. Like, if you think like Anastasia vibes, like, that's what they're like. He's the heir to the throne, Omerald, I think you pronounce his name. And it starts when he's a child, and he has like a childhood best friend who is the cook's daughter called Rissa, and it's all about like their lives and how they intertwine. It's mainly his story, but it's dual POV. I'm pretty certain it's dual POV. And yeah, it is dual POV. And it essentially, like, there's like this blood disease that is like infecting the royal family and has done for like years and years. Like, again, it's kind of like a Bridge Kingdom situation where, like, I wouldn't say there's necessarily magic. But there's definitely, like, gods interfering.
It's on my list. After you read it, you obviously told me about it. And I was like, okay, I need to read this.
But, like, there are cars. There are planes. So, like, it's, I guess in that sense, it's then urban, but like, it doesn't, it's very old timey, so don't think it's not like a Crescent City modern thing.
It's just like when planes first came about.
Yeah, I would say it gives vibes of like the 1920s, but like, obviously it doesn't correlate because it's not a real world. But it's essentially about like the royal family have been infected with this blood plague, but thankfully Omerald, who's the heir to the throne, doesn't seem to be infected. The first like third of the book is him and Rissa when they're children. And then he essentially gets shipped off to a mental asylum in another country for like 10 years. And they don't see each other, they have no communication. And then he comes back when they're like in their like 20s. And it's all about him coming back and like their relationship like rekindling. And like you can probably see from this, if I'm holding it correctly, this way.
Yeah.
Like she's chunky.
Yeah.
Like if for a book one, it is big. Like I will openly say that it is. I think like 650 pages, but like so's Quicksilver.
Yeah.
You know.
No,
so, like,
I'm not mad at
it. But like honestly, when I don't think I've ever read a book where I think this is the definition of yearning. Like,
okay.
I have never read a book where the main male character yearns for the love interest more. It is, and because I think the timeline that it spans, it's just delicious. And when it finally happens, and then when the ending, like the plot twist at the end is fucking bonkers. Like, because ultimately, right, the plot twist at the end is like a big plot thing. Like, it's a big like discovery that you like have always known that needs to be discovered,
right?
But you kind of almost like forget because like everything's happening. You're like, oh, I forgot that this like happened, and essentially you're looking for like a culprit.
Okay.
When you find the culprit, which is essentially the plot twist at the end, you find out who did this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just, and book 2 is coming out early of next year. She hasn't got a specific date just yet, but she announced the cover the other day. I don't know if you've seen it, but it has Emerald, and then he has a brother called Aaron.
Yeah.
I'm currently beta reading it.
I was going to say, you've got it, haven't you?
Yeah, I haven't got all of it, but I've got most of it. So it does follow his brother's story because that plays into it. Oh my God. Like, they're like all redheads. They're like a royal family. Emerald's very like bookish, very like, not that Aaron isn't in touch with his emotions, but very like, bookish, like a bit nerdy kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like, is also an absolute fucking freak. And then Aaron's very like, masculine, like, like wants to be in the army, kind of the opposite. But like, oh my God, like honestly, it is like knowing Meg as a friend, like it's just the way her brain works is just outstanding.
Incredible.
I just ate it up. Like I can't even begin to tell you how much I love this book. Love it. Go read it because it's bloody worth it.
I love it. Liv said, "See a chug, send a chug, Sam." I filled up under the table because I don't know if we're going to get a row for
probably
like having alcohol.
I think we did last year.
This could be, juice.
I think we went TikTok live last year. Do you remember? And Anne Nicole joined and we got warnings for it.
So I'm refilling. If you're thinking, I just saw her finish her drink and now there's a full one in her hand, it's because I'm refilling under the table over my dog's head. He's literally looking up at me as I was filling my glass. Okay, next on my list, again, in no particular order, I'm just doing the books that I don't physically have.
Yeah.
Is Reign of Stars and Fire by L.J. Andrews.
Yeah.
This is part of her Broken Kingdom series, which is the 9 books that come before the Ever King and Ever Queen. Now, I think I started the series in December of last year and carried it through. I read all 9 in one go. I think I carried it through. You're fine.
Sorry.
I think I carried it through to January. So this is definitely one that I read this year. I love it. I'm jealous and sneaking in during work. It's 2 p.m. my time. Oh, I'm sorry that it's the middle of your work day. It's like 7:30 for us. I'm so sorry.
On a Friday.
So the 9 books follow, so they're set in 3, so it's 3 trilogies, but it's 2 trilogies, a duet, and then the final book sort of wraps up everything. Now, if you've read these 9 books, you'll understand what I say when I say you get so immersed in the world. And like, because I read the Ever King and Ever Queen first, and the Mist Thief actually, I had such a new appreciation for those stories after reading their parents' stories. Like, I can't think of the twins' parents now, Malin and something again with K.
He's the guy in the Mist Thief. They're the twins.
Yeah, so what are their parents called?
Oh, the Case and Marlin.
Case and Marlin. Their story of like how they got together, what happens between them to get where they are, and the yearning, burning, and the not even enemies to lovers, but like just like so worlds apart from each other to end up together and have the twins. And like in that 9th book, so the very last book, the twins are born. Livia is born. So like you just get such a full circle moment in that final book.
So sorry, the one you've picked is the final one. What?
I don't know.
Oh,
I can't remember.
I was like, what have I said this wrong?
What did I say it was called?
I don't know. A Rain of Stars and something.
I don't think it's the final book.
Sorry. No. When you pulled a face in, I was like, oh no, what have I done?
No, it's book 8.
Okay, so the penultimate. I can't even speak.
So it's about Saga and Ari, who's the sassy one?
Mira's
mum and dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 10 out of 10. I love LJ anyway.
Yeah.
Meg said I love them so much, even as characters from The Mist Thief. Well, me and B said this, and that's one of the reasons that I went back to read it, because one thing that I said in our Mist Thief episode was like, oh my God, how funny were their parents? Like sneaking off to have sex during a battle, blah, blah, blah. And you were like, well, that's what the first books are about, is about all the parents and like, the people who came before. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go back and read it. And obviously it starts with Livia's mum and dad, who are...
Elise and
Varen.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm obsessed. So I read those 3, and then I was like, okay, I have to read the next 3, which were Case and Marlin. And then I was like, well, I've got to finish it now. Which go on to Ari and Saga. But honestly, the whole series is just phenomenal. So really, I'm not picking a book from this series. That's the book that I gave the highest rating to. That was my 6th. A lot of them were 5 stars, but that was my 6th star, book 8. But the series as a whole, the like Broken Kingdom series by L.J. Andrews, is just phenomenal.
And the spin-offs, like the Mist Thief.
Yeah, if you've read if you've read the Ever King, Ever Queen and Mist Thief, and you're like, oh my God, I need more of this world, but like it's not, the rest aren't out, go back and start the Broken Kingdoms. You will not be disappointed. It will be the best reads of your life.
Yeah,
I had the most fun. And again, it's one of those series that when I finished, I was like, oh my God, I've lost my friends. Like, my friends, it's all wrapped up with a bow and my friends are gone.
Yes,
so
I agree.
I would highly recommend.
Okay. Next on my list is... So I've only brought the first one, but I actually read the whole series this year. And this was actually the first book that I finished this year. So I finished it on the 2nd of January. And then I read like the next one on the 3rd, the next one on the 4th. I don't know if I've got it in this way.
Yeah, you've got it.
The Memory Puller by Chris K. Haynes. If you're not new here, then you know that like we don't fucking shut up about these books. But like honestly, like it's not that I don't feel like we give these books credit, because I do feel like we don't shut up about them. But like, the more you think about a book, the more you realise like this series is like like to think this is Chris's debut, not only a series, but that is Chris's first book, like is fucking crackers. Honestly, like I genuinely, hand on heart, there's very few, and I'm not saying that like Sarah J Maas is the be all and end all, but I think what her books like invoke for a lot of people, so I wouldn't say like they're the best books I've ever read, but like I think the like emotional like draw to them, like I don't think you get many books that like make you feel like that. The Memory Puller series makes me feel like I'm reading like a Crescent City type book. Like
I agree. So somebody bought you these off your wish list.
She did. Yeah, I think I had. I didn't know if I had the things.
And you were like, "Oh, they bought me these books off my wish list, so I think I'm going to read them." And they also bought me books. It was, I can't remember who it was, but they bought both of us. And I think for me, they bought
Nicole?
Yes.
Yeah. And
like Phantasma, I think maybe.
Yeah.
I cried so hard at the end of Rebel and the Captive.
Oh yeah,
Meg, honestly,
it's crazy.
So B read them, like as she said, in
literally like, a day per book, and they're massive.
And I was like, okay, I need to add this to my list. And then Chris told us that we could have the arc for
Yes.
book 4,
Yes, yeah.
which is the Rebel and the Captive. Yeah. And I was like, right, if she's given us the arc, I need to get cracking. So I read the first 3 literally back to back to back. And then when we got the arc, you were on a writing deadline.
Yeah.
So you were like,
Can't read
Sam,
it.
I can't read it. And I was like, babe, I'm 25% in.
Yeah.
Like day 1.
Yeah.
And you were like, I hate you so much. Like, don't spoil anything. Don't talk to me about it.
Yeah.
But honestly, what a fucking ride that 4th book was.
Yeah.
Lucid, I have all of the Memory Puller series, but I need to read them. Honestly,
Like,
if there's one series that I would say, like,
you need
bump
to go read
the
it.
top. Oh, hi, Kirst. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We're very much in our Christmas era. If there's one series that I would say bump to the top, it is the Memory Puller series. And that's not just because I count Chris as a friend.
well, and I was gonna, like, if I had to pick a book, all of them I gave 5 stars, but Butcher and the Ballerina for me is a 6-star. So it's really, like, I wouldn't say it's confusing, but, like, with the Memory Puller, you've got the Memory Puller, the Exile and the Savior, and the Rebel and the Captive. Those are technically 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
But you do have Butcher and the Ballerina, which is 2.5, but it is required reading. So, like,
Yeah, you need to read in the order that they were released.
yeah, so Memory Puller, Exile and the Savior, Butcher and the Ballerina, and then the Rebel and the Captive. Butcher and the Ballerina, for, I guess, technically like a prequel.
Yeah.
And, like, about a character that, like, you get very, very little of in the first 2 books. Like, we don't really get much of him, like, at all. But, like, in one book, Chris had me on my fucking knees for this man. Like, he's in my top 5 MMCs of all time. I'm obsessed with him. He's an absolute freak. I love them so much. And I don't want to spoil too much, but, like, they're very much like the prequel is them, like, getting together. And then when they come into book 4, technically, Rebel and the Captive, in the main series, because they come into it then, into the main plot, like, they're not having the best of time in life.
We've got a bit of an enemies to lovers situation.
Oh, 100%.
And then...
we're still in enemies at this point.
Yeah,
I don't think
enemies to enemies, but less enemies.
But they are, like, the loves of my life. But then, like, this is what Chris does really well, is that, like, I think she actually put this as a video the other day. Like, you obviously do have a main couple, but, like, obviously they do eventually end up together.
Yeah, so if you're somebody who reads romantasy and is like, oh, I get a bit bored when they get together because, like, they're happy and there's no, like, angst and yearning, burning. No, there's multiple couples.
And genuinely...
And they're at multiple stages of their relationships.
Yeah, and I don't think there's a series, and it's not that I don't care about other couples in series, but they're not, like, the forefront. Genuinely with this series, I am as invested in all the couples as I am the main couple.
Yeah, I agree.
If it's not that I prefer, but, like, if I'm not saying that I love Tristan and so I've read like 9,000 words of this book. Cassandra, thank you. It's not that I don't love them.
Yeah.
But, like, Kale, the
And
love
Xenia.
of my life, Xenia love, and
Ronan and
Mathis,
Morel.
like, I'm obsessed
It's not
with him.
Morel. Because when we...
No, it's Murray, but we say
when
Morel,
we interviewed
I
her
know.
and I was like, I don't know who she's talking about.
Yeah.
It's Morel.
But she, obviously the
It's
proper
like-
is Murray.
Yeah, because she's French.
Yeah.
I was going to say Welsh then, because she's Welsh.
So, like, you have to read this series. Like, we bang on about it. I recommend it all the time, but, like, it's one of those series. Like, I think it was Lynn that, like, recommended it to us and sent it. Yeah,
That's
and
who bought
Lynn
them
sent
for us,
it.
yes.
Like, I
Lynn.
remember messaging her and being like, "What a fucking gem!"
Yeah.
Like,
thank you
Yeah,
from the
like,
bottom of our hearts for introducing us to this series.
this is one of those series that I'm telling you is going to be trad.
Oh, absolutely.
100%. This series is going trad.
Absolutely.
It's.
And then I'll be crying because I haven't got the indie
You
covers.
can buy 'em.
I'll add them to my wish list.
Mm-hmm.
Look under the table. Oh,
It's so grumpy.
hanging over the edge, like with his paws.
That training
Okay,
scene.
sorry.
I'm just reading Kirst's message.
Yes,
That
the
training scene.
memory puller is amazing. 100% agree with B. That training scene between them and Rebel and the Captive, definitely
yeah.
conflicting feelings on both sides, but
Yeah.
amazing. 20 out of 10. I absolutely
Yeah.
agree with all of you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the next on my list that I don't have physically, we're not going to need to talk for long because it's The Butcher and the Ballerina by Chris K. Haynes.
Yeah.
There is no world in which Chris doesn't make it into my reads of the year.
And also Insta by authors.
Oh my
like
gosh,
she's in
yeah.
every top
Yeah,
category I can possibly have.
LJ Insta by author, Chris Insta by author. I think everybody on my list.
She's currently working on like a standalone that's a part of like a bigger series with loads of authors, and hers is like Hunted by the Fae Duke, and it's like Bridgerton but Fae, but he's like into like BDSM, and I'm like, honestly, Chris, like she could write like she could rewrite the Bible and I'd fucking read it, like literally.
Yeah,
like give it to me.
It could be like, oh, I wrote this story on toilet paper that I wiped my bum with, and I'd be like, yeah, okay,
I'll read it.
Yeah, send it over, put it in the mail.
Yeah. Because, like, when we did the episode on it, I think we both read it, A Butcher the Ballerina.
Yes.
And when I went through my highlighted, and that clip where I'm talking about him saying he's going to spit in her mouth, it's not even the female love interest.
I've been edging her for hours.
I
was like, edge me for hours?
Literally, like, my brain imploded.
Also, I didn't know what edging was until I read this book. I'm so vanilla.
You are. The conversation we had the other day in Hollow, where
when I was like,
legend.
Like, can you fit two willies inside you? When you were like, yeah. I was like, oh, are you speaking from experience? Because I'm just so horrified.
No, but like, you just must watch the most vanilla porn of your life. Like, I just don't know. Anyway, yeah.
Meg said, give me that toilet paper. I agree. Yeah, so... So I didn't know what edging was before this book, so thanks, Chris, for that.
Yeah, opening Sam's little eyes to everything.
I'm like, I'm like an alien that's just landed on it. It's like, what is this? But yeah, Butcher and the Ballerina is in my top reads of the year. I absolutely adored it. I adored Ronan. And I also adored, because I've had like a huge reading journey. So like I've always read, as you know. So like when I was young, I read a lot of like fantastical books, like children's books that involved magic. Like there was this book, it was called like Molly something, and she had magical powers, and I was obsessed with it. Like my mum like had to buy me every single one. And then the enchanted tree, I can't think what it's called, the faraway magical tree, like that was another one. So like I started in the phantasmical world, and then as I got older, in my teenage years, I went into more like crime and mystery, and like more like psychological, and then obviously found fantasy when you started recommending fantasy. So The Butcher and the Ballerina, even though it's obviously fantasy romance, there is like a little like mystery element, because like people are being murdered and like they're trying to figure things out. So because that then drew me back to like my early reading days. So it was just a lovely experience for me. And Butcher and the Ballerina absolutely sits at the top, the creme de la creme of the Memory Puller series. Even though, as B said, I love them all, Butcher and the Ballerina I had to give a special shout out to and put it in my reads of the year, because it's just fantastic.
Yes, I agree.
Luce said, Sam, you innocent woman. And Meg said, it's not a book, it's education. Literally sex education for Sam.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Sorry, Liv said, yes, I learned so much from Lights Out and Butcher and the Blackbird, so informative.
Oh, yeah.
Lights Out is meant to be, like, dark,
really,
isn't it? It's the one with the mask on the cover.
Though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the one that everyone was saying, like, if you read it, do the audio, because, like, apparently it's really sexy. But I haven't read it. It's on my list.
So next on my list is one that I do physically have it, but I just didn't want to bring every single one with me because the bag was too heavy. And I think this is the only trad one on my list. I think everything else is indie. But Kiss of the Basilisk by Lindsay Straub. Like, we often, get recommended and told to read books that are considered quote unquote unhinged. I think I don't think that we read stuff that is actually that unhinged. Like if you're a dark fantasy reader,
you'd be like,
losers. But I think in the romantasy world, we do read the stuff that edges on the line a bit more of like unhinged. So we do get a lot of stuff that's given to us unhinged, and most of the time we are like not disappointed, but just like like that was not like as unhinged as we. I think if you're gonna tell us unhinged, like we expect unhinged. However, this book did not disappoint. Like, it is all vibes. Like, and I'm not saying that there's no plot, because it definitely is.
There's something to follow.
Yeah, but like it's not a gigantic fantasy world building kind of book. You're in it for like the smut. And from literally chapter 2, like, it is just all gas, no brakes. It's a big, hefty book. I don't have it, but like...
It's currently propping up our ring light, so I can't hold it up.
But it's like 700-800 pages. It's
massive.
It's a big boy. I flew through it. I didn't feel like it was that long. And every time I think this can't get more unhinged, it does. And I know the second one is out, and I am like chomping at the bit to read the next one. Yeah. But like, I've got to give it to Lindsay Straub. Like, she absolutely went like balls to the wall with this. Just was like, I'm gonna fucking write this book. Like, how I want to write it.
Well, it was originally called Spit or Swallow.
Yeah, I mean,
that should tell you all you need to know. And like this, I don't. Oh, it might be a spoiler actually, so I'm not going to say it. Luce said Kiss of the Basilisk and Between Two Kings are very informative, completely unhinged. And Liv said, I need to read Kiss of the Basilisk. Luce said, not in public, Liv. And Kirst said, Kiss of the Basilisk is thick.
It is, but honestly, it doesn't feel like it at all. Like, I'm not a slow reader, but nowadays I am, just because of like time.
Yeah, life.
And I literally read it in like a day and a half, like over the weekend. Honestly, it's just such a ride. Like, I think like it's the type of book that like doesn't take itself too seriously.
Yeah. And it's the type of book that like, I'm trying not to give spoilers because Liv has said she wants to read it, but it's like, I'm going to put this in the book. And usually you'd go, I'm not reading that.
Yeah.
But she just makes it work. Like, nothing is icky. Like, nothing I read was like, oh.
But
like,
if you'd have told me in advance,
I'd be like,
been like,
I'd be like, not sure about that. Like, without giving too many spoilers, Caspian's dad. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, if you'd have told me that beforehand, I'd have been like, ew, icky. But in the book, I'm like, I'm enjoying this. Sorry, we're having so many comments about Kiss of the Basilisk. Liv said she's writing a prequel on one of the Dad Kings, and Liv said, noted, I won't read it around my toddler either.
No. But like, I think as well, because it was indie turned trad, but I think it got picked up super quick. Like, it was literally only out for like a matter of months.
And it's just fucking typical, like, a typical example of like someone pitching a book and all the trad people go, no, we can't write that. You can't write about these types of things. And then she goes, okay, I'm going to do it indie. Yeah. And everyone fucking screams from the rooftops about it. And then she goes, oh, the trad people come back and go, would you consider going trad now? And it's like, well, you didn't want me before. Like, I was too out, one way or the other for you, like, the wings. I was too one side for you. And now all of a sudden, because it's successful, you want me. And it just pisses me off because, like, trad publicists will not take a punt on some of the heaviest
No, but if it's done successful, like, obviously, who knows? She might not have ever queried. She might have just done it straight. But, like, if she had of, I can imagine trad being like, no way would we publish this. But then, I think that's what makes it so like Chef's Kiss is when she wrote it. It was like, I'm not writing this like for anyone. I'm just writing what I want to write.
Didn't she write like a chapter a week and would just release it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And would release it, and people would read it, and like obviously it turned into then Spit or Swallow.
Yeah.
Because people were so like wow about it.
Yeah.
Lou said zero censorship.
It's great.
Yeah, I agree.
So
I think it's in my honourable mentions.
Fair.
But yeah, absolutely adored that book. Kirst said my youngest mini human says hi, mummy's friends.
Oh, hi.
Oh, Kirst.
Sorry, we're talking about the most unhinged book ever while your child's like,
hi, mummy's mini human.
Don't listen.
Yeah, close your ears. But hi.
Okay, what's next?
Merry
for you?
Christmas. I hope you've been good boy for Santa. Oh, sorry. Just being kind. Okay, next on my list. It's the last book that I don't physically have.
Okay.
And it is, we can't talk too much about it because B hasn't read it.
Okay.
It is Wrath of the Fallen by Amber V. Nicole. So it's book 4 in the Gods and Monsters series. It literally came out last month. Hi, Nick. Oh my God, perfect timing because I'm talking about Amber and you've read this book. came out last month, so it's very new, so I'm not going to do any spoilers. But next on Luce, I've been a good girl for Casper. I won't do any spoilers, but Wrath of the Fallen by Amber V. Nicole.
Yeah.
When I tell you that this book altered my brain chemistry,
Sorry, I keep burping. If people can hear, I'm really sorry.
I say it with my whole chest, because when that book ended, I was just like, has Amber really done this? Like, is this really the ending she has given us? Because the book is all gas, no bricks, okay? There's no fucking world building fluff. Every single letter that is put on a page is intentional.
Yeah.
And it's a big book.
Yeah.
It's like 700 pages.
Yeah, it's big.
But it's 700 pages of intentional plot and world building and character building. Nothing you read is like, could have done without that. Like, get back to it. Because what Amber does very, very well is she has a cast of characters and she pulls from each one and she moves POVs. So you go from being like with Samkiel in his POV and then you bounce to like Camilla's POV.
Yeah.
And they're in maybe different realms or different, you know, whatever. But still, you're not like, oh, take me back to Samkiel. Because she's so involved in this POV. And then she moves to somebody else's POV. And again, you're not like, oh, well, take me back there. Because the way she layers this plot, honestly, I'm hard pressed to find a book like this.
Yeah.
Because she just writes so phenomenally. Like, well, you've read the first 3 books. You know how wonderfully she writes. And like book 4, like she doesn't disappoint. She never does fluff or filler.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she's just phenomenal.
I think as well, like, whenever I read an Amber book, like in this series, I never know where it's going to go. But then by the end of it, I'm like, oh my God, like I've literally been on a roller coaster and it's not done. This series is going to be like, what, 7 books?
And we're only on book 4.
Just over the halfway line. We've still got 3 more to go. And like, I'm literally like, I don't know, but in the best way, like I don't know where this is going to go.
Do you know as well, like when she told us, I think we'd only read book 1 and 2 when we interviewed her, and she said like this whole series is Amber, Diana and Samkiel series, and we were a bit like, how can you have 7 books follow? No, you can have 7 books following one couple, because oh my God, I need you to read it, because
I know I need to read it.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the comments. Kerr said, no worries on the unhinged talk. He just ran past. He said hi and then ran off. My entertainment before he and his brother go to bed. Nick said,
Kirsty said, no worries on the burping.
No worries on the burping. She probably doesn't mind the burping either. Red said, this book destroyed me. Kirst said, I still need to read Amber V. Nicole. She's on my TBR. S. Willoughby said, I'm dying to start this series.
So good.
And Red said, defo recommend.
Yeah, so
honestly, like I've loved the whole series. Like I think everything's been a 5-star from Amber. But Wrath of the Fallen, honestly, 6 stars.
Yeah.
I finished it and I was gasping. And knowing that like she's only now writing book 5, like it's not even like book 5's written, so like, you know, teasing a date. No, we've got nothing.
But you've got she's also doing a book as a part of a series with other authors.
Yes,
she's
doing
one with Katie Roberts.
Yes,
she's got another one. I don't remember what Amber's is called, but that does sound really good.
I know, but so I need Samkiel and Diana.
I know.
I know. Meg said, Nobi, don't read it. We need Son of Nothing. And then Kirst said about the burping, I'm a boy mum. Bodily functions don't faze me.
Don't faze you, yeah, sorry.
So yeah, Wrath of the Fallen
is up there.
Red said, I'm with you, Sam, my favourite so far. Yeah, that ending. I text Red about it because you unread it, and I texted, I think I was like 80-something%, and I was like, Nick, I'm this much through, what the fuck? And she was like, what's happening? And I was like recounting then everything that happened, and she was like, I can't. And I was like, this person better not die. And she was like, just keep reading, I don't want to say anything. And I was like gasping. I think I've never read so quickly in my life. I think my Kindle went from like an hour and a half left in the book to like an hour left in the book, because I was like racing through it so quickly that I chopped like half an hour off the time. So yeah, that was my number 3.
Yeah.
I don't know where we are. Yeah, we did this last year. We
just lost track of it. Okay, my next one. So everything else now I have. So I have 3 more left, and then I have 1 more honourable mention that I don't have. I'll do that at the end.
You're not doing a full honourable mention list of...
I've only got...
Oh my God, my honourable mentions...
I had 2, and you've done 1.
Oh, my honourable mentions is huge.
Maybe I'll scroll through, we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, like most people in this chat have probably read this book. Look at the feckin' size of it.
Yeah.
Look at the size of The Ascended. Like, look how fucking big it is. Like, it obviously does not feel like that when you read it. Like, it didn't feel like that on the Kindle whatsoever. But, like, look at the fucking size of this book. I mean, need we say any more? So, for anyone that hasn't read this series or heard about it, it's technically the first book of its own series. But, like...
I would say you have to read Riftborn and Duskbound for like Nick is going mad. Yes, the art.
I know.
I would just say like for the best reading experience, I would say read Riftborn and Duskbound before you attempt The Ascended.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to get this in
that way a little bit. Yeah, absolutely stunning. The chapter headers.
Let me find one.
Meg said that's why I haven't. Might have to do it audio. Honestly, Meg. Oh, it doesn't disappoint. It's fucking phenomenal.
But I do feel like to get the full experience of The Ascended, you should read. And we love Riftborn and Duskbound. I think Riftborn was on my reads of the year last year.
I think it was on both of ours.
Sorry, no, and I lie. I've got 2 honourable mentions because Duskbound's on my honourable mentions list. But I would recommend you read the 2 of them, 100%.
Liv said, I loved this book and I'm embarrassed to say I tried adding Riftborn to my TBR and I'd already read it and its sequel, lol. I do find that as a reader, sometimes I don't know what I've read.
Yeah,
because I read, like I said, I've read, nearly 80 books this year.
Yeah.
So sometimes, like, I am a bit like, oh wow. And in the past, like before we started the podcast, so when I was more of like a contemporary romance reader, I have read books, got to the end and thought, I read that before. Because Goodreads wasn't a thing when I was younger. So like I didn't have Goodreads. So I'd get to the end of books and be like, that's familiar. And I'd have already read it.
Yeah, I do feel like if you're going to do The Ascended, you should do them don't do Riftborn, Duskbound, then The Ascended. Read them like sequentially.
Yeah, as if it's a trilogy.
Yeah, but like I wouldn't maybe leave like too much time because like there is a lot of like world building. But honestly, this book, like it absolutely fucking gagged me. Like I mean, I could talk about hours for this, but like, I mean, most people in the chat has read this, so I'm not going to like go on and on and on, but like it's just the ending just fucking blew my pea-sized brain.
Yeah, and without giving any spoilers, obviously when we interviewed Greenwich and Lennox, they told us that these were interconnected worlds, but never
I didn't think
did my brain do that interconnection.
No.
And the story that they've weaved, yeah.
I think like Greenwich and Lennox, the same as Chris K. Haynes, a proof of them being absolutely like top tier authors is that they're like prequels in both of their series are like absolutely knocking out the park.
Yeah.
I think that shows like skill as an author. It really
and
does.
Like, is anyone surprised that they've just been picked up trad?
No,
like, is that not blowing anyone's mind? No, because everyone's like, yeah.
Of course it is. So
absolutely, like well deserved, and move on because there's nothing else to say. They're lovely people.
Oh, they're so nice.
We've had many conversations with them, and they are 2 of the nicest ladies.
They're girls. Like they're genuine. They are like the
absolutely girls. If you have the chance to follow them on Goodreads, they wrote the nicest review about Daughter of Stone.
Yeah, they did.
Which is obviously Bee's book. Literally tears in my eyes, and I was like, I'm her best friend, and I've written nice reviews, and this is still nicer.
They're so nice.
And I was like, I feel like I put my heart and soul into my review.
And it's like, we say this all the time, like we've never met somebody in this like industrial world that has not been nice, right? No. Everyone is so nice. But like, and it's not saying that people are nice or anything like that, but like Greenwich and Lennox genuinely are like, they're just, I don't know, they just, yeah, like girls, they're just so like supportive. They'll just like DM me every day. Like they're just so nice. Like I can't, yeah, I just love them.
Yeah.
And they write fucking sick books.
Oh my God, these books. Nick said I rely on Goodreads and Storygraph. The audiobooks for Riftborn and Dustbound are so good. They are so kind. Meg said I'll put them on my audiobook list. Girls.
Yeah, you've got to. Like,
honestly, they're lovely. And the books are just phenomenal. Like after Riftborn, I was like, it can't get better than this. And then after Duskbound, I was like, okay, it can't get better than this.
And then The Ascended.
And then I read The Ascended. And I was like, okay, my mind has fallen out.
Yeah,
because literally like, my brain has seeped out my ear. Because this is fucking wild.
And also, like, I'm just saying, same as Memory Puller, really. And Chronicles, I wouldn't be surprised if that went trad either. All of these, like, I've got the indie versions. Like, luckily, I'm telling you now, like, go get them while they're fucking indie. Because you'll be...
Anything we recommend, like, not to say, like, oh, we recommend it and it goes trad. But, like, we're recommending books
very good at that.
Because like we know we're onto something.
Well, look what happened with Metal Slinger. Sam didn't order it 'cause she was like, I have time, and then I went trad and she was like fucking gutted.
Crying to Rachel.
She didn't have the trad
like,
version, the indie version.
Please send me an indie version, Rachel.
Same as Quicksilver.
Yeah, now I have them. Oh, Red said my book of the year, I think.
Yeah. You're gonna have to do the next one solo, sorry, because I need the tea back. But enjoy, everyone.
I can't do it solo. I don't want to do it without you.
You can, go on.
I'll just chat with people.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just chat.
Guys, I need to pee.
That's a good question. That's a nice little halfway segue, Red. I don't know what to call you, Red or Nick. Watch that.
On here.
Watch that wire, please. Okay. What is everybody else's reads of the year?
Oh, I was going to do that at the end, but yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm just, segueing because you're leaving to go to the toilet. Oh, you don't like onion. Do you like onion rings? Oh, there's onion rings there. I know, so grumpy. I know. What is everybody else's reads of the year? Obviously, you'll get mine shortly. I've got 1, 2, 3 books before my reads of the year, so I've got 4 left. Kiss of the Basilisk for Loose. I wish I could hold it up, but we've had to get creative because we're indoors. If you weren't here in the beginning, we're not in the garage, we're not in the studio because it's cold out there, really cold out there. So we moved inside. So the way it was set up in the garage, we couldn't set up in here. So Kiss of the Basilisk is propping up a light that is shining on me. So I can't show you it, but yeah, Kiss of the Basilisk was fantastic. Night in the Moth, Hollow. Which Hollow Live? Because a Hollow came out, didn't it? We read Hollow by Karina Halley, but I think you mean the other Hollow. 2 Hollows came out around the same time. Tell me which author you're thinking, because I think you're thinking of the other one. Night in the Moth, Chef's Kiss. Daughter of Stone, of course. I have so many in my top books of 2025. Daughter of Stone, Blightress of Wrath. Daughter of Stone is defo in there, but I'm the same top 6. Yeah, well, I managed to get 7, but then my honourable mentions is huge because I have read so many good things this year. This was hard last year to get 7. Daughter of Stone, the Dustwalker Bride series by Opal Rain, the Memory Puller series by, honestly, all top reads. This was difficult last year to do, and I was quite new to romantasy last year, so I'd read like older stuff. Caroline Peckham for Hollow, I've seen all the TikTok posts about it. I need to read it, and it looks phenomenal, but I haven't read it yet. I was new to romantasy last year, so I think a lot of my top reads were like older books that had been maybe out for like a couple of years. Whereas this year, I've really read things as they've come out. I'm on 133 books. Oh, wow. Okay, you way surpassed me then. I'm like close to 80. And I feel like that was like a good amount for the year. Diabound. I haven't read Diabound. I nearly bought it when we were in the Spicy Librarian pop-up. I nearly bought it. Yeah, Red is just blowing us all out the park, literally. And it's not the end of the year yet, so I reckon you'll be on 140 easily. I'm off camera pouring because I'm scared that we're going to get a row for having alcohol. So if anyone asks, this is apple juice. Oh. But yeah, that is that. There are some great contenders for Reads of the Year there. Yeah.
Heartbreaking.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I meant to bring my selection box and I forgot.
There's chocolates behind the door.
What are they?
The I don't know, like heroes or celebrations or whatever. There's loads of them in the.
Oh, in the butt plug.
In the Christmas tree.
The butt plug.
Yeah, in the butt plug Christmas tree.
Oh, glass.
Yeah, be careful. I'm close to 50 books this year. That's amazing. And you've got 2 little ones, Kirst. So don't compare yourself to Red, who speed reads for fun. Because, different priorities and different goals. I enjoyed The Night Prince by Lauren. I'm not going to attempt that surname. I've not read that. Sounds fantastic. I mean, everything sounds fantastic to me. I'd read everything. I'm collecting my takeaway right now. What do you mean no chocolate? No, Meg, B was going to bring a selection box with her and she forgot. She wants crisps and all I've got is onion rings and she doesn't like onions, so she won't eat my onion rings. But I can hear her scourging through the chocolates.
But Sam's got a, if anyone can hear me.
I don't think they can hear you.
Oh.
Okay.
Sam's got a Christmas tree to hold her chocolates that looks like a bum plug.
If anyone's seen it, it's the B&M or Home Bargains one that the lid is that, and then it's like that.
It looks like a bum plug.
Should we crack on with the list?
Yeah, go for it.
Right, let me just double check. So I've done The Tempest Blade, I've done Reign of Stars and Fire, and I've done Butcher and the Ballerina, and I've done The Wrath of the Fallen. Oh, I've done too many books then. I've done 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've done 8 books for the year. Haha. Sorry.
It's okay.
So next on my list, I have physical, and I have signed by the author.
I knew I was going to hate it into this one.
Next on my list is Meg. She's looking for a salty snack.
I could smash a kebab right now. I'm just saying.
Next on my list is Daughter of Stone by B.A. Pepper. I am lucky enough. This is a advanced reader copy. It is signed. It says "Welcome to the Coven." Your signature's changed since then, haven't it?
No, it's the same.
Hey.
I'm nothing but consistent.
I am lucky enough to have read this book 3 times this year.
Too many times.
3 times this year I've read this book. And every time I've been as obsessed with the first time. Like, a reread hasn't taken away any of the magic of this book for me. Everyone's going wild. Yes, mine signed too. Yes, amazing. Woo. Yeah. Everyone's loving it. And Red has just had a 5 Guys delivered and she's got a cider. And
why do I not have...
And Kirst is making herself a shandy.
Why don't I have a 5 Guys?
I know. So Daughter of Stone by B.A. Pepper. If you haven't, I feel like all our listeners have either read it or have pre-ordered it, because our listeners, like, they're such girls that, like, they will support anything that we do. So as soon as B said, I'm writing a book, like, you all fucking showed up. But I've got to say, a lot of people in B Street team, we already knew because you're listeners of the podcast and you talk to us. So, like, I have to say, the amount of support and how much you all showed up, like, absolutely blows us away, because, like, I can't say any more than that. It's amazing. Hi, Chloe. B's got a mouthful of chocolate.
Literally stuff in my face.
Literally, Prosecco in one hand, chocolate in your mouth. You're like, hi, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Lady Muck.
Yeah, literally.
If you haven't read it for whatever reason, or you haven't heard of it, like, I don't know where you've been, but Daughter of Stone is a Welsh romantasy. It follows Non, our little magicless witch. Our little magicless witch. who is sort of like shunned by her grandmother for not having magic. Then she's brought back into the fold of magical life and coven life, and goes to train with her grandmother. She meets other covens. She meets wielders, that's what they're called, you know, people who wield magic from other covens, and maybe finds out that like not all is as it seems with what she's been told and what she's grown up to believe. The spice is 10 out of 10, the storyline is 10 out of 10, the cliffhanger is 100 out of 10. I've been fortunate enough to, you know, read quite a significant portion of the beginning of book 2.
We can say the name now.
Oh, Son of Nothing.
Son of Nothing.
Yeah, Son of Nothing. The name is out there. And Son of Nothing just delivers tenfold. Like, none of you are going to be disappointed because...
I hope not.
No, honestly, I'm just reading. Liv said I've just started it this week. Meg said it's so good, body tingles. Red said it's not even because I love you, it's genuinely so good. Luce said if you say jump, we say how high. Oh, we say okay. Meg said even if I didn't know, B, top read every time. Curse said we frickin' love you and each other. Of course we're going to support the baddies in the book community. S. Willoughby said black breeze with a fire emoji. Then Meg said black breeze in capitals. Yeah.
Hello.
He's come for
He's literally dribbling his sloppy
Is he come for kisses?
Look at my hand.
Yeah,
soaking.
he's just had water.
I know.
Simba.
Hello. He had some... No, he's fine.
Simba. Sorry,
Look
my
how he looks
dog.
at you.
My dog's just entered the chat.
Oh, it was a big shake. Oh my goodness.
Shook his water chops all over you.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can say...
Chloe said can't wait for book 2.
Yeah, I'm honestly was like talking to someone about this the other day. Like book 2 probably scares me more than book 1. Because I feel like in book 1 it had like, not that book 2 doesn't have plot, like obviously it does, but like we were trials, right? In book 1, like Non needs to discover who she is. She goes to this place and we have trials. So I always had that to like lean on.
Yeah.
But like book 2 just isn't like that. Like obviously it has plot, but like it's just a continuation of the bigger story. Sorry guys, I'm so literally burping like a pig tonight. But like
Gassy
Prosecco.
Prosecco.
Gassy. No one will read my book. Like, you know, it's not all the burps.
Oh,
all the
the
time.
burping author? No, thank you.
But I can say, and you know in it, like you can probably confirm that like I think book 2's Cliffy is bigger than book 1. But I think what makes book 2 different, and this isn't a spoiler, but I was thinking how to say this on the way over, is that with book 1, I feel like if you really wanted to look for it, the like Easter eggs were there.
Yeah.
Like you knew that something like this was going to happen, but you just didn't know
yeah.
how. Book 2, you're completely like blindsided, but it's for a reason. And it makes sense.
Yeah, I hope I'm allowed to say this, and I won't cancel me, and I won't have spoiled anything.
Oh God, go on.
We're finding it difficult to market book 2 because there is a trope in book 2 that is a spoiler.
Yeah, but it's like once it's the type of trope that makes, if you love it, like you like get on your knees for it, like you eat it up. But I cannot market it with it because it's such a big spoiler.
Yeah, so like we've really talked about like, well, how can we market this without saying the trope, and like how can we let people know? But I think we're just gonna literally leave it and let you discover it, and maybe in like, you know, maybe like 6 months, a year after it releases, then we'll start saying the trope for book 2. But yeah, I think we're just gonna like this huge trope that like people do love this trope. I think we're just gonna not market it at all because it's such a spoiler. Everyone's sending like side eyes in the chat.
It's massive.
Yeah. Yeah. So read Daughter of Stone.
And because to say that trope isn't even the cliffhanger. That's like 2/3 of the way through, like halfway through. So like
yeah. So that's not the cliffhanger. That's just trope. That's a spoiler. So the cliffhanger, like, it is more to come.
Yeah.
Read Daughter of Stone, please, please, please. Read Daughter of Stone and get ready for Son of Nothing in May of 2026.
Woo!
Everyone's going wild.
Am I burping?
You're next. Oh. I've I don't know how I've ended up with too many books. I've got 3 left.
Okay.
And you've got 2 left.
I have 2 left.
Do you want me to go again?
If you want, yeah.
Okay.
Go for it.
Next on my list, we'll be there. Book 2 launch party. We are. Am I allowed to say that we're having?
But we can. Yeah, I plan to do something. Like something's gonna happen.
We are having a launch party, May 2026.
Yes, it could be maybe bleed into June just because of like it's the end of May. Book 2's coming out, so like
I won't be here.
Oh,
I get back on the 18th of June.
When do you go?
26th of May.
Oh, well, you were never gonna be here.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't release until the end of May. So.
Yeah, but if you could wait, if we could do it the week after I get home.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll have to think.
Let's talk logistics.
I'm gonna need an arc. Yeah.
Yes.
All the good things will be out there.
Arcs will be opening in January, and I'm opening my street team in January, and if you want to be a part of my street team, you default get arcs or regular arcs. Just like arc tea will be open in January as well.
Woo! Sign up. Okay, next on my list, somebody has already. Ooh. People guessing.
Ooh.
Somebody said white shoes. Next on my list, somebody's already spoken about it. I can't remember who. I'm so sorry. Is Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. This book altered me, honestly.
Pith.
Yeah. This book altered me.
Yeah.
The comedic relief that you get from the gargoyle.
So good.
Along with the amazing storyline that you get.
Yeah.
This book, like, so basically, in my reads of the year, until I read this book, was One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig.
Yeah.
And then I read this book and I was like, okay, I'm going to swap it out. Because I love One Dark Window.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Like, what is it? The Shepherd King duology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, I love them both, but I'll swap it out for Night and the Moth, because Night and the Moth, I don't know, it was more gothic, it was more dark, it was like the little like funny quips from Bartholomew. Everyone's gone wild for Bartholomew.
Literally.
But how funny was he? Like when she says like, he says something about flogging a horse and she's like, it's just a saying, like we don't actually flog dead horses. And like, you know, just like everything that he takes literal. And like, obviously when you find out why that he takes everything so literal, it's really sad, but like he just brought so much comedic relief to the book, which is quite a heavy book. Like you know, the plot and everything is quite heavy, so he brought a comedic relief that I really needed. And like, it's just one of those books that like, it's not forgettable. No. I'm going to be able to talk about that in a year, in 2 years, in 3 years. I'm not going to be like, oh, remind me of the plot. Yeah. Because like, it's not something I'm going to forget in a hurry. And I couldn't not have it in my reads. Why is he so fucking
He's just
sassy?
Really sassy tonight. He just shoved it was like this. Yeah. I had to stroke him. I don't know who you think you are, sir.
It was never not going to be in my reads of the year. Yeah. So The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. I honestly don't know what else I can say other than like, this altered me as a person. He's going to bark at you now.
I know, I can feel it. His tail going. I'm like, you're going to start now. What do you want? Come to Auntie B. Come to Auntie B. Come to me, handsome boy.
Simba, in your bed. In your bed. In your bed.
Look at his face. He's like, having a laugh. Come to Auntie B, big boy. Come here. Come on, my handsome boy. What's the matter? You just want some attention. Oh my goodness. He's so handsome. He's so handsome. He's my best boy.
Absolutely fucking ridiculous.
You can come up on my lap if you want to.
The Lord Simba needs the spotlight. Literally, that's what he's acting like.
Attention!
Literally, he's fucking huffing.
Oh, he's so handsome. Your bum scratches. Is that nice? Oh my goodness. Yeah, you need to... Oh, did you see that then? He was like wagging his tail because he's being sassy and it caught the wire and he like curled it in on himself like...
In there then. In your bed.
Oh.
In your bed, please. Okay. Somebody just said Sam's face. Literally. Sam's eye roll, I'm dying. In your bed, please.
The thing is, what makes me laugh is he is Sam in dog form. So, like, she gets gas, but like it's just Sam as a dog.
We've got, because we're going out tomorrow, the four of us have got a group chat.
Yeah.
And I said, Steve will pick you up at 1.
Yeah.
And then my mum will take us out at 1:30. And her partner messaged back, how have you managed this? And I was like, batted my eyelashes. Yeah. When in reality, I told them.
Yeah.
Darling, you can't bark at people.
He's like, yeah, I can.
Everyone's listening. Meg will shout to you.
Don't blame Meg.
Meg and Kirst. Yeah, they both said they shout to you if you bark.
No.
Both of them just told me. They whispered in my ear. Santa Paws won't come. Santa Paws won't come if you're a naughty boy. You lay down nice. You lay down.
Treat.
He's had one.
He deserves more.
Simba, you lay down nice. Come on. It was the face of a mother when someone is praising your naughty child. Red said, Sam, you kill me. Why? Why do I kill you? I don't feel like I've done anything.
Okay.
You're up next, right? Auntie B's talking now, so you've got to be quiet, okay?
I can hear him huffing. So, next on my list, I have 2 more. Are you done?
Yeah. Night in the Moth, Rachel Gillig. Go read it.
Okay.
Read anything by her because she's class.
Next I have was both of these. My last 2 were both author spotlights that I had this year. So I have laughing at him. He's so stroppy.
He's huffing into my hands.
I can hear him going like this. I've got A Winter's Fate by Amelia MacLeod. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So this was my author spotlight. As you can see, they're not big reads. The second one just came out and she really kindly sent us both a copy each of both of them. And I think, if I'm correct, it's going to be a trilogy, I think. Ooh. But this is like just really fun, like quick read, kind of like, I'm sure she said someone described it as like Frozen, but like romanticy, and that is probably the best way. This was the one where, do you remember we were recording Blood Sweeter Than Honey, and you thought the beginning of this was Blood Sweeter Than Honey, and I was really, like, Sam,
really lost
you
my
didn't
head.
even read this book.
I really lost my head at the beginning of that. Well, we edited it all out, so nobody would ever know. But it was really wild. Lost my head.
But really, like, quick, fun reads. I haven't read the second one yet, but I definitely intend to. The, like, tension between the FMC and the MMC is delightful. Does he need a pee?
No.
Okay.
Who said I've just been jumped on by Coco because she heard Simba. Right, look, you're
setting off the dogs of the world.
You're upsetting Coco. Kirst shouting at you now.
Yeah.
I'm going to be quiet. Shh.
But this is the Poison Kingdom series. Indie, I'm pretty certain they KU reads.
Oh, you have to go out then. Out you go then.
Yeah. Quiet now, aren't you? Excuse me, sir.
Huffing. Just huffing.
Hey. Stop being cheeky boy.
Carry on.
I'm pretty certain they're KU reads as well. I'm almost positive that KU reads. And yeah, just...
I'm so sorry. Right, out then. Out, come on.
You go in. You're banned.
Come on.
BRB while Sam kicks out her son.
Come on.
But need to preface for anyone that's just joined, his son is not human, it's a dog. Oh. What's he having? Peas?
No, he's having cucumber.
Oh, cucumber. Okay. Cheeky boy. But that's what makes me laugh, is she moans about him, but he's literally here as a dog. The huff. Oh, my TBR too. I know, the huff, I know.
Sassy me.
He is sassy. But he's just you as a dog.
Yeah. Yeah, what's number 2?
Winter's Vow? It's on your where is it?
That's what I'm trying to look for.
I know.
Oh, not there.
No, they're both quite thin.
I don't know where I put it. Oh, there it is. Winter's Power.
And also really like little thing, but lovely that she does, is she does cocktails in the back of the book.
Love that.
Like little cocktail recipes, so an alcoholic and a non-alcoholic for anyone that doesn't drink. And One is called, I think they're both called the Ice Queen, but one is just an alcoholic and one is a non-alcoholic version. Yeah, it was just a delight, and it needed to be shouted out, indie author, and I loved it.
Are these your reads of the year then?
Yeah.
These two?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Well, as opposed to my not reads of the year.
No, your God tier.
All, yeah, they're all in my top reads of the year.
I thought you had like two that were like...
Yeah, well, I'll do that in a minute.
Oh, sorry. Well, that's all I've got left then after this one.
Oh, okay.
So sorry, this is my last one.
I thought we were talking about all of them and then picking out the two God tier ones.
Sorry.
I only have 7.
Oh, okay.
And 2 of those are God tier.
Okay. Red said, this is cracking me up. And Meg said, this is live. It's such a vibe. Yeah, Meg's here every time we do a live stream. Meg is here every time.
They're this chaotic.
Well, was Meg here for the helicopter?
Oh, I don't know. I can't remember. That was so funny. It took so long. We
literally just sat and waited while a helicopter basically circled my house. So I was like...
What I love is that this is going out live and me burping is just going to be forever encapsulated.
Me chastising my son.
That's not as embarrassing. I really hope Stephen Walker doesn't listen to this.
Okay, next on my list.
Connor.
My penultimate before my read of the year.
Okay.
Is... I never double up on an author. I never give them
really?
I never give them 2 spots in my read of the year.
Oh, sorry, 2 different series. I thought you meant like 2 consecutive years.
I never give them 2 spots, but A Curse Carved in Bone by Danielle L. Jensen.
Yeah.
Again, this was just one that like really altered my brain. It's a duet, so like it's done. This is the second book. And everything that happened in this book was just a vibe. I adored this book. I read it so quickly. Yeah, I don't really have a lot to say about it other than like it was just phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like I absolutely ate it up.
Yeah.
And I could not put it in my reads of the year. Like so much of it blew my mind.
Yeah, the plot twists are plot twisting in that. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Sorry, I really need a wee.
Go on, then, go have a wee. I'll hold the fort.
Thanks, Mum.
Oh, hello. Oh, he's back. You done with your cucumber, are you? You won't be allowed back in if you're going to be naughty boy, though. Oh. I'm going to sit outside the door now with Sam Peas. I'm trying to think what we can talk about, guys. I should really get your comments up. This is cracking me up. This is live records, Red. It's such a vibe. Yeah. To be fair, I feel like we can give the excuse of this one of like, this is more chaotic because we're drinking. But honestly, no, like probably our regular lives are this weird. Yeah, so messy. We did this last year, but we edited it, but in hindsight, we probably shouldn't have. Excited for Santa Bee? Yeah, I think so. Normally, we're having quite a low-key Christmas this year because my sister isn't coming back from the US, so it's literally just me, my husband, my daughter, and my mum. So it's a pretty, like, low-key Christmas. It's pretty quiet. And usually I host, but we're going up my mum's house this year. So I'm quite, like, chill because I'm going to show up because we're going up on Tuesday for, like, because she lives, like, not super far away, but, like, just over an hour away. So we're going to go up Tuesday and we'll stay for, like, I hate to break it to her, probably for like a week. She'll probably be sick of us and kicking us out by the end. But like, I'm not cooking. Like, it's not my house. I feel like I can just sit down, put my feet up and be like, yeah, I don't need to give any responsibility. How often do we do lives? So we do our Patreon, we have Patreon and our patrons have various tiers. Our regular tier is just you get a bonus episode every month. But the highest tier of our Patreon, which is our full frontal, gets an exclusive live stream every month. So it'll be one of our main channel episodes recorded in advance, but it's essentially like unedited and live. And then at the end of it, we do like a Q&A with whoever's in it for the last like 15 to 30 minutes. So essentially like you can listen to an episode, like sometimes they're like really far in advance, but you get it like completely unedited, unfiltered. It's a bit like this, just we're not usually under the influence of...
Yeah, we don't usually drink
alcohol.
Live
streams. On a Monday night. But yes, that is usually what we do. Okay. Am I next or are you next?
It's you, but I don't feel like I did it enough justice.
Oh, okay.
Because I was busting for a wee.
Okay.
The Curse Carved in Bone by Danielle L. Jensen. It's like Norse mythology. It pulls in like all the Norse gods.
Yeah.
The magic system is phenomenal. Like the first book is really good. Like I think we even like laughed in the first book. You know when she throws the fish in his
so
face?
funny.
Like,
Yeah, she's really sassy.
like we found it like comedic relief as well as like a really good plot driven story. But book 2, it just like, I just took everything from book 1 and like put it on steroids because like it was just so much more, like bigger and better, and I just absolutely ate up book 2. And like when we recorded it, I think I even said at the time, like, I think this is in my top reads. Like I just absolutely adored it. And like I don't know what it is about Danielle's writing that she just delivers tenfold. Anything she writes,
she
like
does.
she writes with her whole chest.
Yeah.
Like it's never like a half-assed attempt. Not that any author is a half-assed attempt, but like everything she does is like she puts her pussy into it.
She does.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know what to say about this series other than like if you like Norse mythology and like Viking-y type thing.
Yeah.
Then you should read A Fate Inked in Blood and A Curse Carved in Bone. Is it like the Unfated saga?
Saga of the Unfated.
The saga of the Unfated.
And it's a duology, which is also a delight because it's like 2 and done.
The Steph 2206 has joined and said, "Hey guys, I've asked for the Bridge Kingdom for Christmas on your guys' recommendation."
Oh, we were talking about that earlier.
You've missed us talking about the Bridge Kingdom. But book 6 of the Bridge Kingdom was on my TBR.
TBR?
It's not on my TBR. I fucking read it all.
Good to the read. Good
reads. Good to the reads. Okay, we've both had a fucking Prosecco.
Reads of the Years. It was on Sam's Read of the Year earlier on, and it's in my honourable mentions for Reads of the Year.
Yeah. The Tempest Blade, which is book 6
book
of the Bridge Kingdom series, and the whole series is just phenomenal. You've missed us talking about it, and I won't do it again, but chef's kiss to the whole series and to Danielle. She's amazing. She's amazing. Okay, so all I've got left is my Read of the Year.
Okay, so I've got 1 book left.
Okay.
And then I have 2 of the ones I've already mentioned that are my like God tiers.
Okay, cool.
Oh, it's stuck.
I haven't read the last one yet. I'm scared for it to end. Yeah, you should be.
Yeah, you should be. The final book in my Reads of the Year, can you see it?
Yeah.
Is The Broken Kingdoms of Osvolta. I really hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. But first of all, I just need to say, what's wrong?
What the fuck is that? On the table?
Where?
On the table.
That black thing?
Yeah, what if you pulled that off?
No. You pulled it off the light earlier. That's the thing that you chucked. I picked it up. You threw it under the curtain. I crouched down to pick it up and put it on there so we don't lose it.
Sorry, Meg said you can also gift a Patreon subscription. So if you're looking for a present from your partners, get some full frontal months, ladies.
Thanks. Oh my God, Meg, do you want to be our PR person?
Meg, do you want to come and work for us? Because I didn't know you could gift subscriptions. I'm like, ha ha ha.
The Broken Kingdoms of Osvolta was also one of my author spotlights this year.
Who's the author? Sorry,
Rebecca Bretherton. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. But what I need to say first of all is the reason why I have this and I only just bought it is because
there we go.
It's currently reduced on Amazon. The hardback, I paid £6 something for this on the Zon. So like dollars, you're looking at like what, $7-8 for the hardback copy because she's currently got like a surplus or something. So she's put them up for sale. So like seriously, like go nab this. Let me show you under the dust jacket.
Meg has just said it's in mine too. It's so good. Becca has really created something.
Yeah, like look at that.
Stunning.
Look at that.
Oh, Red said it's on my TBR.
Well, go get it off
the
Amazon.
hardback is like £6.
Go do it. Treat yourselves. It's Christmas.
Treat yourself.
But like it's just again such a delight. Like the world building, the like tension between the two. I will say it's like very yearning burning but like no spice, which fine, but it's really like it's definitely romance driven. So I don't want you to think like there's no romance.
Oh, we don't only read for the spice. No. Like I think somebody's asking, is it on KU?
Yes, it's a KU read. Okay. Yeah, it's a KU read. Yep.
I think sometimes we read it for the angst and the yearning burning. It's not always about the
but
smut,
like the like tension and
Yeah.
the yearning between the two, the MMC and the FMC. Oh
Yeah.
my god, like obsess. The world building's class. The magic system is so interesting. Like morally great. Like she has like a really unlikable family. You don't really know who to trust. Yeah, just like all around a phenomenal read. I loved it.
Hi, Grace.
Oh, hi, Grace.
Oh, darling
Hasn't come up
Grace.
for me.
Yeah,
£6.30.
Yeah,
no.
Red said, bought it.
For the
Meg said,
hardback.
the cliffhanger, was she joking with me? How did it stop
Yeah,
there?
I know. So, like, it's just a must read. And the second book's coming really soon. She's writing it now. Yeah, like, just a fucking outstanding indie book. Like, needs to be spoken about.
It's on my list for sure after we did the author spotlight on it. So if you want to hear about it, but you don't want any spoilers, we do
Yes.
have a spoiler-free author spotlight episode on that book.
With The Winter's Fate as well.
And yeah, just like based on what B said, I was like, I have to read that book.
Yeah.
So it's also on my TBR.
Are we going to do our honourable mentions before we do our God tier?
We can.
Okay, because I just have one more.
Okay, go on then. You go, because my honourable mentions is long.
Okay. I'll
I'll like speed read them. I
not
won't
like
talk
in
about
detail,
them.
okay.
Yeah.
My only other one I have honorable mention. It's not that I like didn't want to put this on my reads of the year, but like I feel like it's important to highlight indie authors, right?
Absolutely.
Like nobody needs to hear me yapping about Onyx Storm, but like Onyx Storm is
Yeah.
100% in my honorable mentions. Like I loved Fourth Wing. I was not overly keen on Iron Flame, and I normally don't talk about books that I don't. It's not that I didn't like it, but it just wasn't for me. I felt like it was just a bit like, but like that's out there in the world. Like we recorded those episodes before I became an author, so like it is what it is. But so when I came into Onyx Storm, like I was late to the game because I was in a write-in hole. I was writing.
I read it the day it came out, and then I was just like,
I know.
B.
I didn't read it till like May or something, like crazy. And I don't know whether because maybe after Iron Flame I was a bit like, like, okay, that helped. And don't get me wrong, the beginning is very like, who is who? Why is everyone referred to by 5 different names? I don't know what's going on. And I was the first 100 pages, I was really like, oh.
Yeah, you text me, you were like, I
don't know.
Yeah.
But then once it was cooking, like it was fucking sizzling. And I just loved it. Like, I don't know. I'm sure like, I maybe wonder because almost like the hype for me personally wasn't so high.
Yeah.
I just like vibed with it. But like, I fucking loved it. Like I ate it up. I loved it. I just, yeah. So it's on my honorable mentions, but I didn't put it on my reads of the year because like, it just like Meg always jokes about this with me, but like Rebecca Yarros like doesn't like need the PR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go through my honourable mentions? But I will just
rapid fire.
Yeah, I'll rapid fire them because I've read a lot this year and
Yeah.
I've read a lot of 5-star reads this year, and I don't want to like
We don't want to be here all night.
Exactly. So my honourable mentions are A Trial of Fate by J.E. Larson, The Shepherd King duology by Rachel Gillig, Secrets of the Dead by Laura Carter, Phantasma and Enchantra by Kaylee Smith, Apex Division by Megan Jones, The Fate of the Ashes series by Victoria K. Taylor.
Oh, yeah.
Prince of the Tower series by Amy Clinton, Broken Souls and Bones by L.J. Andrews, The Broken Prophecy series by Anna Applegate and Helen D'Amico, Kiss of the Basilisk by Lindsay Straub, Duskbound by Greenwich and Lennox, Blood Sweeter Than Honey by Chiara Forestieri,
Yeah.
If Not For My Baby by Kate Golden, The
Yeah.
Chestnut Spring series as a whole by Elsie Silver, Beasts of the Briar by Elizabeth Helen,
Yeah.
Hollow and Legend by Karina Harley, and Ravenminder by Lindsay Cummins.
Yes. Woo.
That's a big honourable mention.
Basically every book you've read.
It's
Nearly.
every 5-star.
Okay.
So anything that I didn't give a 5-star to, I didn't include. Kirst said, honourable mention for me, Apex Division by the lovely Meg. Though you made me cry and killed my favourite character, I loved all the books I read and I can't wait for more. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, Meg was always going to make it onto my list. Oh, she's blushing.
Aww.
But yeah, I can't say more than that.
Yeah.
I just, they're all top tier for me, but like, you know, when you're trying to pick books and like, trying to whittle down the list, it's hard. Like there's so many that could have been in my top reads of the year, and Well, I didn't realise I had 8. We were only supposed to do 7.
Yeah.
And I obviously bullied in an 8 because...
yeah, I only had 7, yeah. Funny. Okay. Do you want to talk about your read of the year then? We've already spoken about it, but like...
Yeah?
Okay. One. Oh, yeah.
So my read of the year, my God tier, my 10 out of 5 stars.
And this is also one of my God tiers, so we'll do it in unison.
Okay, so my God tier, my read of the year, my will never stop talking about it this year.
The Ascended.
Is The Ascended by Greenwich and Lennox. Like, I've talked about a lot of books altering my brain chemistry, but like what this did to me, like knowing that I've read Duskbound and then gone into this, like, are we surprised that they got picked up traditionally? Like when you write a book like this, really, are you surprised that you got picked up traditionally? Because like if Riftborn and Duskbound weren't good enough, like this book, and if you're listening to this and you're like, The Ascended, haven't heard of it, haven't read it, please read Riftborn and Duskbound first. Please do Riftborn and Duskbound before you do The Ascended, because doing it in the order that they released them will alter your brain chemistry. Like what they are able, like, it's a big book, okay? That is a big book.
Yeah.
But none of that is fluff. None of that is, why am I reading about this shit? Like, everything is intentional. Everything is supposed to be in there. The artwork that you get in chapters is phenomenal. Like, I could have kept reading. Like, it's a big book.
Yeah.
But I wasn't done.
No, I didn't feel like you read that many pages.
I could have kept going because, like, that wasn't enough for me.
Yeah.
I could have done another 40,000 words. Yeah. 50,000 words.
100%.
Easily, because... honestly, I can't talk about that book enough. Yeah. Sorry, Meg said the indie authors have been smashing it this year. Red said that book is life-changing. Kirsty said Meg captivates you with different POVs and getting under the characters on a deeper level and pulls on the heartstrings. Nick said, I'm so happy I have all the indie books. Meg said the girth of that book is threatening me. Red said the art in that print book, I absolutely will be reading it. Kirsty, honestly, like, don't be put off by how big that book is, because it doesn't feel it. Like, I finished it and I could have carried on reading. Like, I wasn't ready for it to be over, and I didn't get to the end and think, oh my god, I've spent so much of my life on this. But like, it felt so quick because it's so well paced that like you just keep reading it. It's not one of those that you think like, oh, I need a break from this. 100%. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. The Steph said, I don't mind a 1,000 page book as long as it needs 1,000 pages.
Yeah, you
I'll
don't
add it
feel
to my
like
list.
this is big at all.
Grace said, so happy for the indie authors. And Liv said, I flew through that book so good. Yeah, like, honestly, it's not the type of book where you're like, oh my god.
No.
Like, honestly.
Yeah.
I cannot speak highly enough about, like, I can't speak more highly than I do about The Ascended. And like we said it earlier, but if you've only just joined, Greenwich and Lennox are two of the kindest souls. Like, not that any author isn't kind and doesn't deserve their hype, because they do, but they are two of the kindest people that we've had the pleasure of speaking 100%. To and having on the podcast, and like just like talking with about like bee publishing and like everything. They've just been so kind, so amazing, and I just can't speak more highly of this book. I love it. It really has altered me as a person, and it was never ever not going to be my read of the year.
Yeah, agreed. Same. So that's one of my god tiers, and then my other god tier, really quickly, series is The Memory Puller.
Oh, it's got to be.
We spoke about it earlier, but like honestly, like, oh, I just can't with how good that series is. And I like book 5, I know Chris is currently writing it. There's no release date as of yet, but I feel like maybe 2026 is on the cards. But if she listens to this, she'll be like, no.
Maybe I'll message her and just say, look, I'm getting married, so I'm going on my honeymoon.
I would love the final memory puller.
Could I have book 5 for my honeymoon? Who told me they were giving me a new book?
Realm Blade is coming out when I'm
on my honeymoon. Yeah. So Greenwich and Lennox next book in the Duskbound series is Realm Blade.
The Sprithian trilogy is the final book.
Yeah. And they basically were like, oh, it comes out the end of May 2026. And I was like, oh my God, that's when I leave for my honeymoon. Like, thank you so much for writing me a honeymoon read. And Bethan was like, you're going to be busy. But yeah.
Yes. Yeah. But memory puller, like... I can't wait until the series is finished and enough time has passed and I can reread it, and I can reread it all like from the beginning to end. But also like not to like wish it away or anything like that, but I'm also so excited to see what Chris does next.
I know, and it's like it's hard because like when I finish a series, like we've already said multiple times, like I feel like, oh my God, I miss my friends. Like I've really got to know them and now they're gone. So like as much as I want to know what happens next, I'm like, take your time because I also don't want to lose my friends. So it's a really bittersweet moment. Finishing any series is really hard for me. I really struggle I think that's the Scorpio in me. Like I really hold on. Like you're my friend now and you're never allowed to leave me. Like I've really abandonment issues.
No, I get it. But yeah, just absolutely outstanding. Like to think the speed that I read those books, like I literally read them like one on the 2nd, one on the 3rd, one on the 5th. Like I absolutely like smashed them out. And like book 4 I loved as well, because just when I thought that like the end was coming to the end and like I'd had all the sort of like revelations and plot twists, the like plot twist at the end of book 4, like, and to think like now that we know Chris, like she doesn't plot from book to book is fucking wild.
The fact that like you can keep a series going and you haven't plotted book to book, I'm like, are you well?
Yep. Honestly, like Red, when you come to read it, like you are gonna crash out.
Red just said, Kirst gifted me Memory Puller on my Kindle.
That's so kind.
And you know, like, not to like toot our own horns,
but you're going to.
But I'm going to. But like, this is all through like the Discord and things like that. Like you two might not have come across each other on socials if it wasn't for like our Discord. And I do feel like our Discord has really brought people together, because I know a lot of our listeners who have gifted each other things and sent each other things. And I love the community that we are building here at a Pod of Smut and Wingspan. Like, it's never been our intention to do this because we want anything from you. But the fact that like we can give you a community and like this Discord where you can all talk to each other and like you're gifting each other and you're friends and now you're supporting each other. Like you're reading Meg's books that maybe you wouldn't have come across on your book talks. Had it not been for the podcast. So the fact that you're all coming across each other and like supporting each other, and like I know that Red is writing a book, and I'm sure that when Red comes to release, we're all going to be there supporting her and reading her book. It just warms my heart to know that like this is so much more than just me and B yapping about books. Like we've got a whole community behind us who are supporting each other as much as they support us. Like it's just amazing.
Because I think like we started this because we didn't have anyone to talk to, and it was always like, if somebody just finds like a good recommendation from us, then like that is all we ever set out to do. But like it has become so much more than we intended in the best way. And like you said about Discord, even though it's like I say we, I will hold my hands up and say like I do not, I'm really sorry, like I don't have the brain capacity.
Discord is me. If you're ever talking to somebody in Discord, it's me.
But like it's like a space for you guys. So like, you know, sometimes maybe we don't respond, but like people will come in with like so many recs, like so many, you know, I love this trope, what about this? Like I just read this. And that's all, like we never intended for it to become what it has. And yeah, to know that like people have said to us like, oh, I read this because you recommended it. Like that's all we've ever like wanted, because like, you know, I think sometimes like we've always said everyone we've ever come across in this community has been like the nicest person ever, and that is the truth. We're like literally not just saying that is the truth. But I do know that like sometimes outside of maybe our bubble, like there can be, unfortunately, some like toxicity in the world.
Yeah, you know, we've been tagged in stuff, or like, you know, told about like conversations that are happening that aren't so nice, but like, you know, we're really thankful that we haven't come across those types of conversations, and we've never been involved in those types of conversations. Like,
I just love that like this bubble is so like supportive of everyone.
Sorry, I've got to read some of the comments because everyone's been so lovely. Meg said the Discord's amazing. Nick said 100% agree, I absolutely adore the Discord group. Liv said I've just joined in the last week and everyone has been so wonderful and welcoming. Meg said always grateful. Kirst said agreed, the Discord community is fabulous. Grace said thank you for the podcast and this community. Red said don't because I'll cry, but finding this community has been huge for me this year. Kirst said I agree, you're my found family. The Steph said I did join the Discord, but I'm not really sure what I'm doing. That's B.
That's me.
That's also B.
I have no idea what I'm doing on it. I do not understand it.
Meg said you're smashing this, ladies. Part of Summer Wingspan is your baby and it's incredible. And Red said don't worry, Steph, we'll introduce you. And Meg said it's been rough for me this year and the support from you all has been so helpful. Yeah, the Discord is a really nice place to be. If you're not on a Discord, like, it's completely free. There's like no charge to join. No. If you want to get involved, all the links are in our link tree. But the Discord is a really nice place to be. We give romancy recs, we talk about what we're reading, we sometimes buddy read together, we post all the episodes on there, so that if you want to talk about a very specific episode,
there's like chats for everything, so you're not worried about like spoilers and stuff.
You can share your reading companions, whether it's your cat, your dog, your hamster, your fish, whatever. You can share them with us. So, you know, we've got a whole thread that is just all of us sharing our animals. There's a mental health thread. You know, we are by no means mental health professionals, but if you need to talk, we will open our ear. Even if you just need to write everything down and rant about something, you know, that thread is open for you. We have episode recommendation thread, so you can tell us what you want us to talk about next, you know, even if it's not a book, like a book per se, but you want us to, you know, rank your top whatevers, you can give us that recommendation. You know, the Discord is very open, it's very fluid, we're not precious. You could ask us anything in there and one of us, you know, will reply. So, you know, it's a really safe space, everybody's lovely, nobody is judgmental. It's
lovely.
Red, I also have a psychology degree, so me and you will just psychoanalyze everything.
Me with my literature degree.
Kirst said absolutely, we'll help you as much as possible with things if needed. Meg said, and also Son of Nothing hype on Discord will be massive. Nick's laughing because I said your fish when I said share your book companions.
Your fish.
Meg's got a degree in counselling too. My degree is a joint honours degree in psychology and counselling.
Why are you also fucking on the psych side? Lol.
My degree is a joint degree in psychology and counselling. So go on, what's your final god tier? Have we done it?
No, that was it.
What was it?
Memory Pillar.
Oh yeah, Memory Pillar.
Jesus fucking Christ.
We'll continue the live chat, but for this episode, because it's already an hour and 50 minutes long,
it's long.
Have you got anything else you'd like to add?
I just wanted to say thanks everyone for the support on Daughter of Stone. I know I get weird about stuff because I hate like talking about, not like myself, but just like, I don't know, that, like, I'm just a bit like, Sam always shouts me whenever we do author interviews, because, like, obviously, like, we don't bring it up in author interviews intentionally, but sometimes, like, it, like, conversation naturally, and then, I think it was we were Stephen Walker, and he was like, why didn't you say?
Yeah, he was like, why didn't you tell me you wrote a book? And I was like, yeah, why?
And then we had this whole conversation, and Sam was like, yeah, she's really bad, and I am really bad at it. I'm really bad at, like, marketing myself, but I just want to say thank you to everyone for the support. It's literally, like, blown me away. And I think like my biggest fear, the ARC sign up was amazing. I'll never cap my ARCs, but my biggest thing was like, I felt like everybody who wanted to read it read it an ARC, and then ARCs would be done and it would just be like, okay. But like this is not to like just say it, but like there's not been a day where somebody isn't reading this book, like, and we're like 3 months into it now. Like it like baffles me. It continues to remain in like the top 10 in like Celtic top 10 mythology. Like I'm just, yeah, like blown away. And like I think like Warwick Pop-Up was like an example of actually seeing it like tangible, like selling like 74 copies in 2 days was just like fucking insane. So just thank you to everyone. And I've now, my other secret project is like technically finished, coming to a quiet. So tomorrow is my first day back on Son of Nothing. The plan is to have it done by the end of Jan for the editor.
Can I just say all the names we went through before we
landed? Vengeance for
Witch
so
of
long.
Vengeance for so long. Witch of Vengeance, and I was like, I don't think this is
feel right. No.
I was like, I don't think this is the name.
No.
And we went back and forth.
So Son of Nothing was like my OG name, but I felt like it was, because it isn't grammatically incorrect, but it kind of is.
Yeah.
Like it should be Son of No One, technically, or like, but I just was like, it's just something about it, like, and I was like, I think I'm gonna, and it was literally like, I had to submit.
Yeah, and you text me, and I was like, no, it's Son of Nothing.
I literally had to tell my cover artist like the next day, because she was like, you need to decide. And I was like, And then I was like, I think I'm just going to do Son of Nothing. And Sam was like, yeah, do Son of Nothing. And
yeah, we went back and forth a lot.
We did. Was there any other contender? I think it was like Witch of Vengeance, Son of Nothing. I don't think there was any others.
Sister of something. Did we toy with like sister, or
Maybe.
There was another female type one?
Maybe. I think Wielder of something was definitely in there.
Yeah, but I was just like, Son of Nothing.
Yeah.
It's not Witch of Vengeance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh. So my end of year wrap up.
Oh yeah.
As always.
Yeah.
Is a thank you to B.
Oh God.
For introducing me to this genre, because like I said, I was a very contemporary, like mystery psychological reader before B asked me to read Akatar. And you know, your friend asking you to read a book is one thing, but your friend asking you to...
it's like the chain effect, right? Like
yeah. Your
it?
friend asking you to read a little 5-book series is one thing. Them then saying, I think we should start a podcast, is a totally different thing. And like this year, like I know I moved house last year, but like we've really settled into this house this year. So like, no, at the beginning of the year, I really had no money. Like last year, I had no money to do anything or to, you know, even think about the podcast. But like, because people signed up to the Patreon and because people like believed in us and wanted to like, you know, put money into the podcast, like we've had totally new equipment.
Self-funded,
you know, for the podcast, like we've had backdrops, we've had lights, like, and that's all because of you guys, like paying into the Patreon, paying into Throne, you know, all the things that you've done have enabled us to like output a better podcast than we were when we started. And it's really crazy the way things have grown. Like when we look at our listener numbers and what we're putting out in the world, it's just... Yeah, and when you look at our geographical footprint of where people are listening, like, you know, when we started this, we thought that it would just be our mums, and now we have like listeners in Australia, listeners in America, listeners all over the EU. Like
we're always in the Irish charts.
It's just
but and to think we cheered two authors that like literally were both like, we just did our Brimstone episode like in our reads of the years, like we like to think we've met these people IRL and we cheered their events is like fucking crazy. And it's all a result of you guys. Like we would not be where we are, like we would be probably in Sam's old kitchen with our little razor. Not that there was anything wrong with that, like we loved doing that because that was all it was. We would have done
whatever we were doing. But like, so the Steph said, you guys were in my top 3 podcasts on Spotify Wrapped, and I can't wait to see what 2026 brings for you. Kirst said, that's incredible and so well deserved. B, self promo will get easier, and if you've not had your hype team, that is us. Kirst said, also the pod is in my top pod on Spotify, so glad I found you. Red said, I'm so happy that I found you guys, and I'm so grateful for how lovely you've both been to me. Meeting you both is absolutely a highlight of my year. Meg said, gift your bookish friend a few months on Patreon, ladies, and we might get a Smut and Wings fan live.
Oh,
honestly, it's our dream. But like, sorry, to go back to what I was saying,
Okay.
like, I'm grateful to be for, like, everything she introduced me to, for another year where she's just been, like, the best friend I could have asked for. This year I have asked B to be my bridesmaid, literally just before going live.
Was it this year? Was it last year?
It was this year.
Was it?
Yeah.
My God, that feels like, I don't know why that feels like.
Oh, no.
No, it was last year.
I was in my old house.
Yeah,
Oh
it
my
was in your old
God.
house. It was before we did Bookish Dad's
Oh my
interview.
God.
Was that
Okay,
last year?
so
Okay.
scrap that. This year, like, B has, like, been my right hand man, like, through planning my wedding, through, like,
Yeah,
you
so
know,
let me see your wedding dress though.
it's
Fucking
upstairs now.
sly. I could run up, couldn't I? You couldn't stop me.
I've taken it from my mum's. It's upstairs. But like, B obviously is my in real life best friend. This isn't a podcast thing, so like, she has supported me through every single thing I've been through this year. So not only like what you see on the podcast, like, she's behind the scenes. She is like there for me day in, day out. So getting to do this with my best friend is just amazing, and like having an excuse to see my best friend every single week to record an episode. Like, if you guys weren't listening, we wouldn't be doing the podcast, and I probably wouldn't see B every single week. So
I think your partner would be a lot more grateful.
thank you to you guys for listening and for giving me a reason to see my best friend every single week.
That's so cute.
And like 2026, we don't know what it's going to look like. Like, I'm getting married. I'm taking a 3-week break for my honeymoon. There's going to be a lot of bulk recording. There's
I'm
going to be
releasing 3 books technically. Like,
there's going to be a lot of bulk recording.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of working around schedules. But like, we're still going to be here. We're never not going to deliver for you guys. So like,
it might just look different. Like,
yeah, there might be a lot of remote recording because,
but like we will
life.
keep showing up.
But
we might not do as many books next year.
Yeah, it
but
might be really silly episodes to
for like
fill
a year.
to fill the gaps. It might just be really silly shit, and you're like, oh God, here they are ranking something else.
Yeah.
But we're never, ever, ever gonna stop showing up.
100%.
And yeah, I can't wait for another year of this absolute fucking craziness. I can't wait to see what authors we have next year, because this year just like
We never
blew
thought-
our
yeah,
expectations
literally.
out the water. So
Yeah, crazy.
yeah. Red said you couldn't stop me. Meg said you're going to smash 2026, ladies. Books, brides and besties. Meg said I get to meet B next year.
Woo!
So yeah, if any of you are
Yeah,
going,
Fiction Fest.
fucking hell, sorry guys. If any of you are going to Fiction Fest, or what else are we doing?
Bath in March, Fiction Fest in April.
Cardiff is in September.
Cardiff is in September, and then Indie Live Wales Swansea in October.
Yeah, so if any of you are going to any of the events B is in, other than Fiction Fest, I will be there for all of them.
Yes.
Fiction Fest just clashes for me.
Yep.
But everything else, I will be there, so you'll get to not only meet B, but me as well. Not that anybody wants to meet me, because I'm
give off.
an absolute nobody. But if you want to meet B, right, we're still recording. This
I
is
know.
still the
I
episode.
know.
Sorry.
I know.
I'm aware. We are 1 minute 58 into this episode.
Woo!
Like, anyone who is still here, anyone who has carried on for 2 hours, like, fucking hats off
Congrats,
to you,
yeah.
because well done. Anything else to say for the episode?
No, nothing
Okay.
else.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year,
Happy
everyone.
2026. Hope everything that you are planning for
Yes.
2026 comes true.
Good tidings.
And hope you achieved all your goals for
Yes.
2025.
100%. Bye.
Okay, now we can carry on with
We're
the
going to
chat.
stay here, but we just didn't want to keep recording.
Fucking
I
hell,
know,
it
and
did
then you were
not
being really
realize-
emotional. I was like, this is really cute, but I was like, we're still recording.
Like, Sam, we're still recording right now. Literally, tears in my eyes.
Oh, cute. Sorry, we didn't what's Cardiff in September? Oh, I've probably not told you, Nick. Sorry. The Literary Escape event that Meg did in Edinburgh, they do them all over. So there's one in Bath in March, and there's the first time it's going to be in Cardiff in September. It's somewhere it's like near the tram shed. It's like in a kind of church hall-y type thing, but it's like not super expensive a ticket. And yeah, but it's like only like a few weeks before Indie Love. So and I'm pretty certain you said you were coming to Indie Love in Swansea. But yeah, if you want to come, it's there. And it's like crafts and authors, like bookish things.
Yeah. Everything bookish.
Yeah, Meg probably knows more than I do, but she doesn't. I don't think the tickets are super expensive.
Meg just said I've peed 4 times during this live.
I'm so impressed. We've
only done once. Yeah,
I'm
once each.
shooketh.
Oh, okay. Red said I'm in.
Okay. I'll send you the details. I don't think
I'll be there too.
Yeah, I don't think I've put it on my newsletter or anything, because on my newsletter I do like all the events I'm doing.
But then we only signed up to this recently.
I only did them recently. I only did them recently.
Chris said, it sounds like I need to plan a trip to Cardiff in September so I can meet you both.
But I've also got
I'd love that,
two
Kirst.
events booked in 2027.
We do have 2027. Is there anything in West Midlands area? I'd love to come along.
I'm so bad with geography.
Fiction Fest is in Manchester, which is still a bit of a stretch from West Midlands.
Bath, it's not really West Midlands, is it?
Bath is still...
And then 2027, I've got HEA in Liverpool.
Even further than
and
Manchester.
And then one in the summer, which is, remember the one that offered us to camp, and we were like, absolutely fucking lot. There's like a
That's South Wales, isn't it?
Yes, Mid Wales. It's like a Ren Fair weekend.
Yeah. So basically, this Ren Fair thing.
It sounds amazing.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Really cool.
Sorry,
like
I'm
a
not
Welsh
poo-pooing
old,
it.
Like castle. It sounds so good.
I'm not poo-pooing it at all. But they were like, oh my god, would you guys like to camp?
Everyone's gonna camp.
And I was like, as a
they said to me, like,
you couldn't fucking pay me to camp.
Basically, in your ticket was the cost of the camp, and it just rolled into one. So they were like, but if you don't want to, you can book a hotel. It's up to you. And they were like, do you and your PA want to camp? And I was like, I would never camp, but I was like, I can tell you right now, we are not fucking camping.
The Steph said Manchester's close enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so Fiction Fest
is
is
probably like, I'm not saying I am probably most excited for Fiction Fest.
11th and 12th?
Just the 11th of
just
April.
The 11th.
One day,
okay, just the 11th of April, Fiction Fest in Manchester City Centre. I have an Indie Love Wales discount,
amazing.
guys. Okay, I'll share in the Discord after this. Yes, please do, Nick.
I know when I spoke to Liv, so Liv, who is one of the people who organised it, is a friend of ours who also has a podcast. She said the other day they are so close to threshold on tickets. Like, they're so close to selling out.
So
they don't have many. But there's like, they've just announced that Hodder are gonna one of the sponsors are gonna be there.
Wow.
But like loads of trad authors, way more impressive people than me are gonna be there.
Nobody's more impressive than you be. Meg's gonna be there.
Meg will be there.
Laura Carter will be there. We also love Laura.
Claire Sager.
Yes.
Loads of like Meg Edwards is going to be there. Loads of like fantasy romance authors. But like all genre. It's an all genre. It's a multi-genre event. They've got loads. Is it the Mysterious Bookcase that just opened, the really bougie one? They're an official sponsor. Page and Wick, I think, are an official sponsor.
Who's the sprayed edge specialist? Illuminate. No, Illumicrate is
sponsoring. They've got like trad. There's talks.
Illuminate in Markham Park.
Sam can't make it, obviously, but we're doing a podcast talk. I think we're one of the first talks of the day. It's like a Shadow Daddy panel that I'm hosting.
If you get one of their totes, like, our podcast merch will be in there.
There might be some, maybe, I don't know how to say this, but like maybe book 2 teasers that could be in. I think the VIP tickets get a tote bag.
Yeah.
With things like that in, so like...
Meg, do not say that. Meg said I'll probably sell nothing and buy everything. Meg, you'll be so surprised.
True.
B thought that when we went to Spicy
Warwick.
Librarian in Warwick. She was like, oh, Sam, like, I'm taking 80 books.
Yeah, and I was
she was like, I'll probably sell like 5.
Home.
And we ended up selling like 77 in the end,
and I left the rest
for
the shop,
Yeah, and now she wants more because more people want it. And I just think, like, so many different people go to these events. Yeah. Like, you'll be surprised at who picks up your book and thinks, I want to read this. Yeah. So, like, please don't do yourself a disservice by saying I'm not going to sell anything, because, like, people will invest in you as well. People will think, oh my God, she was so lovely to me. I'm going to buy her book just to see what it's about. Like, and it's not because of the blurb or anything like that. It's because of you as a person. So please don't ever think, like, oh my God, I'm not going to sell anything.
You'd be very surprised.
People will invest in a person way more than they'll invest in a blurb. Yeah. You, when we went to that fucking book club in Newport.
I know.
I could have killed you.
I know. When
I'll probably sell like $2.
I know. And like, it was.
Do we need a pod/author gigs thread? Yeah, we could do a like where to find us
we're gonna be,
thread.
Yeah, true.
I mean, Kirst, you've got the rights, so you can make one if you want.
You're an admin.
Yeah. Meg, I'm meeting so many people there, and they're all ready to buy your books.
Yeah.
Oh, Meg's and Mum's telling me off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And as well, like, I wasn't going to do it, but then Laura Carter like convinced me to do it. But like doing like exclusive stuff for Fiction Fest, like if you like, I don't know, we can talk about this, but I think I'm going to do I wanted to do candles, but they are on like the pricier side for Daughter of Stone. But I think I'm going to do wax melts just for Fiction Fest. They won't be anywhere else. Blackberry like melts. Scented wax melts for Fiction Fest. So like stuff like that, like even if it's not necessarily your book, like people will come like get stuff off you. And like the amount of people in Warwick, right, that like, so like my book was out on the table, so people didn't necessarily know that I was there when I was, you know, because I wasn't there as like a signing author or anything. People were just picking it up based off the cover, and like I love my cover. I'm not saying. Oh my god,
I'm obsessed with like, it. Guys, like, if you think cover 1 is good, wait till fucking cover 2. Jesus Christ. Sorry, S Willoughby in the chat. I've just realised who they are.
Yes, did you not?
No.
Yeah.
Because they've just said Newport was lush, and I'm like, they're the shop, aren't they?
Yes, yeah. Who was there?
Okay.
Sam saying that fucking book club. What she means is like not the book club, like the me. It was the me she was swearing about. Yeah. Me saying, just come as a friend. She was like,
there won't be anything for you to do, Sam. Nobody will want to buy my book. And then I turned around, there was like 12 people crowded around B. She was trying to take payments and sign books, and like she was like, Sam, help me. And I was like, oh my god, like pulled into the fray. I have anxiety at the best of times. Then I'm trying to take payments, talk to people. They're trying to talk to B, and I'm like, cash or card? Oh, I was a mess. I was a hot mess.
It's not like in paper, but it is happening in the new year. I'm having a shelf in the Enchanted Shelf.
Woo!
So special editions and paperbacks are going to be there.
The Steph said, if someone could show me how to find that thread, that would be great. Kirst, if you could tag Steph in that thread, that would be amazing. Meg, I want physical copies of your books, and at Fiction Fest I can meet you in person and get them with a signature.
Yeah, same. I can't wait to get Meg's books in Fiction Fest.
Meg said, I was giving people my Kindle in Edinburgh to start people reading it. Oh, I love that idea.
Wow. Oh my god.
Yeah, like read the first page, see what you think.
I was going to have a QR code for
Can I tell them about book 2? What we're hoping?
What, with Fiction Fest?
Yeah,
probably.
Okay,
yeah, sure.
Hang on then.
Liv hasn't told us we're not allowed to talk about it.
So when we went to Cali Hart and we did the Quicksilver signing, we got given this, which was like a brimstone. It's tiny, look, it's tiny, but it's the first 2 chapters of Brimstone in a little bound book, and we're hoping to do this for Son of Nothing, ready for Fiction Fest, to give out in Fiction Fest.
In the totes, yeah.
So you would have the first 2 chapters. Or 3, whatever we decide on, whatever we think isn't too much of a spoiler. But you would have this type of thing, but for Son of Nothing, we're hoping. So hopefully everybody is as excited for that as we are. But that is our hope, that we will give you in Fiction Fest.
Only Fiction Fest, the first 3 chapters.
But only if you go to Fiction Fest. You won't get this anywhere.
Sorry.
People might be selling them online because they're so like sought after.
They're so silly.
But that is our plan, to give these away as like Daughter of Stone, Son of Nothing, but little first couple of chapters.
Yep, it is. Eek.
And I'm very excited about it.
I hope it pans out. Fingers crossed.
Well, I think financially it's doable.
Yeah, it does look doable financially, so we'll see.
Meg said, signed with Arthurst. What's your Discord name? Blah, 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 blah. Yes. Everyone's yes. Kirst said, I'm making the thread and then I will tag
Lala,
you
were like, Kirst, tag, like...
I know, it's Kirst, tag him.
She's got plenty to do.
Kirst, look after your sons and then make this thread and also tag Steph in it, please. Such a good idea. I know an author that does a tiny 5,000 word prequel they give out for free. Oh. Yeah, do you know, I just think like it's so like doable, and like Carly gave those out and we read them. Well, we read them in bed that night, didn't we?
Not that I remember much of it, but I was so drunk. Yeah. My kebab was all in my hair.
Oh my god, it was all over the fucking room.
It was one of the best kebabs I've ever had in my life.
I know, but it was everywhere. It was literally in my shoes. Yeah. I was like, more kebab. It was in the sink.
Yeah.
It was everywhere. Yeah. I was like, you have got kebab everywhere. There's just lettuce all over our hotel. But, you know, it got us really excited for Brimstone, being able to read that. So I think, you know, if we can do the same for Daughter of...
Son of Nothing.
I hate myself so much. Son of Nothing, then, you know, any publicity is good publicity.
Yes.
So, yeah. Meg, get Kirst on the payroll.
Yeah, I know. Dizzy does.
Kirst, make that thread, tag that person.
Sam needs to be on the payroll first before anyone. Sam needs to be on the PA payroll.
Yeah. If anyone is thinking, oh my god, is podcasting a really lucrative business? No. No.
It's authoring a really lucrative business. No.
No.
I was
We
talking
make absolutely fucking nothing.
Well, no, the podcast like self-funds. Like
Oh, yeah.
it,
What
like,
we
keeps
make,
itself
what we
afloat.
have to pay, we have to make.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
it's fine. But,
Yeah.
If we had no Patreon sign-ups, then we'd be fucked.
Yeah, we would. I was talking to an author the other day on DMs, and they were like...
Humble brag.
No, like, yeah, but they like probably like I've maybe a bit bigger than me, not like a little bit, not like kind of in the same wheelhouse. Anyway, we were just like chatting, and they were like something, you know, and I was like, oh, who do you use as PA? Because they had a PA, and they were like, you don't have a PA, and I was like, no, and they were like, do you a social media person? I was like, no, and they were like, what? So everything, and I was like, apart from the November where I had a content creator for the month of November, I was like, they content created and they posted, but like everything else is me. I was like, no, everything's me. And they were like, oh my God, like, how do you live without a PA? And I'm like, because I'm too fucking broke for a PA.
I'm working a full-time job.
Tam gets paid at McDonald's.
Yeah. I helped B out, and she was like, here's a McDonald's meal. And I was chuffed with that, to be fair.
That's how I pay you in food.
I was like, thanks, ma'am.
I know.
Do
you want to go till the...
half past?
Yeah.
Yeah. Red said, I'm going to pretend to be B's PA for a day. I said,
You are.
as long as you know it's just for a day.
I've told her. She was like, I'll help you. I was like, I have no expectations from you. Like, you really don't need to. Like, I just get a PA ticket. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
One day and one day only.
You're going to get us banned for threatening
and
coercive behaviour.
And then I'm back. It's my job.
But this is what makes me laugh, right? Because obviously, if I was able to have a PA and you had the time, like, you would be my PA.
I do have the time. I would
I'm
do
not
it.
saying that you don't. I'm just saying I
just want to argue with people over email.
What? It's not... Well...
Yeah, I want to argue with the sprayed edge people.
I know. Someone's that, I know.
Red, I could never replace you. I'm joking. I'm honestly joking.
What I mean is, I might not be able to afford a PA until, like, this time next year.
Like,
not to, like... But potentially, you could be starting a family, so you're not in a position to be a PA. I'm not saying...
I'm on maternity leave. I'll have all the time in the fucking world.
Anyway, right, okay. What I'm saying is...
Woo!
I love you, but you... Like, are you doing a creative social media post every single day? You know you're not the most creative person in the world.
Yeah, but I would find some...
We could just outsource content creation to someone else. And you could do all the posting in the
I could do it. I can do it. I promise, ma'am. I can do it. I promise.
Okay. Anyway.
Meg, my best friend is my PA and she'd be 6 months pregnant. See?
Okay. Well,
fuck you, B. Okay. You don't want me.
Meg,
do you want me?
I would love for you to have to deal with some of the people that I've dealt with via email, like shouting at people. Not that I shout, but like, you always tell me that I don't shout enough.
Fred, do you need an editor? Because I'm really good at picking up on spelling mistakes.
She is shit hot.
I'm very good at grammatical and spelling errors. So if you need somebody to read over what you've done, hit me up.
I've told her she should do her editor training.
Yeah, I looked into it, but it's very expensive before the wedding. Once the wedding's done, I think I will do my editor qualification. As an editor. Yeah, I think I will do my qualification. But once the wedding's done.
Yeah.
Oh, because Threadmade did an everyone tag, so you can find it in the pod specific section. I'll help. We'll spitball ideas together. Kirsty, you're a diamond. You are a diamond. Where are you going? Oh, okay. Can you check on the dog and maybe close the back door?
Oh, is it open?
Liv, you guys are amazing. All of this is deserved. Oh, thank you so much, Liv. I just think like we were maybe just like a bit like not like putting ourselves down, but like when we started this, we were just like, yeah, like maybe our mums will listen, like maybe we'll get a couple of listeners, but it's really taken off in the most amazing of ways. So like we couldn't have predicted how it's gone, and especially this year because how much wedding content do we get in? Well, I'll let be. Obviously, like I won't have my phone or whatever on the day, but I will let be post in the Discord if she wants to. I'm not precious about like, oh my god, don't post, like I don't want anyone to see me until I've whatever. So if B wants to post in the Discord on the day, like that'll be absolutely fine with me. So I will tell her that you can have all the wedding content, Meg, that you want. I don't know how impressive it'll be. You might be like, oh, I waited all this time and this is what I've got. But yeah, you can have all the content that you want. So lovely to see new people too. Liv and Steph, thank you, Nicole. I'm joining back late. Had a smash with the BF. Yeah, no, you know, this year we've seen a lot of people find the podcast for the first time, and even like go back to our first episodes, and people are like, oh my god, I'm listening to like you ranking your SJM men and women, and we're like, oh my god, like I don't even know what I said when we did that episode, and now you're listening to it. It's really like daunting actually, because we're like, fuck, what did we say? You're gonna look stunning. I might cry. Oh, thanks, Meg, you're so sweet.
I almost forgot we were going to do a schmiv.
Oh my god, what were we schmiving?
I was going to do daughter son.
Oh, okay. Meg just asked how much wedding content they're allowed to get. So I said, well, I'm not precious. So if B wants to post in the Discord on the day, she can share a picture of me on the day. But I said it might not be as impressive as people are expecting. Like, people might be disappointed with what I look like.
Oh.
But Meg said you're gonna look stunning, and I might cry.
Okay.
Oh, Red said Red said Jade is here too, but she's not typing because she's sneaky. Jade, it's so lovely to see you again. It was so nice to meet you when we went to Cassandra Clare and Holly Black.
Okay, we're going to do, for a signed copy paperback of Daughter Stone, we're going to do a Christmas trivia question.
Okay.
So whoever answers it first, like, and correct in the chat, we're just going to go by, like, what everyone came to first. If it's somebody that has it, please, like, let me know and we can pick with someone else.
If you've already got a signed copy of Daughter Stone and you're like, maybe don't answer. Like, you know, just like give other people a chance. Or give it away yourself. Like, please don't, like, I don't want to say don't be greedy because that's not greedy, but like if you've already got one, like maybe just consider others before answering.
Yes.
Red just said she called me a bitch for that.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, go on.
Oh, sorry. I just need to find the question.
Oh, sorry.
No, I did have it. Now it's gone.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, I just had it. Oh. So everyone ready?
They're delayed, so I assume they're ready.
What is the plant with red leaves and red berries associated with Christmas? What is the plant with red leaves and red berries associated with Christmas? I'm going to go on and see if it lets me catch up. Do you know the answer? Mm-hmm. Okay, fine. So you know what you're looking for?
I assume so.
No, it's not holly. Sorry, Liv. No. Oh. Yeah. Yeah! Poinsettia! But I feel like I'm sure I was like, have one.
I was like, I feel like you've got a signed copy.
I was like, you've got it. I feel like
somebody else say poinsettia, quick. Somebody else say poinsettia.
Quick. Mine's so slaggy.
Slaggy. Mine's such a slag.
Mine's so slaggy.
My YouTube link is such a slag.
So slaggy.
Oh, I just wanted to win.
Funny.
That's me.
Yeah, I know.
Are you a Scorpio? Are you a Scorpio? Because that's me. Oh, definitely give it to somebody else. So
Liv was the next one. Well done, Liv.
Also said poinsettia.
Okay, Liv, do you have us on Instagram? Do you have Instagram?
Yeah, can you message us?
Please slide into our DM so I can
find you. Or
on
Discord. I'll
Discord message Sam, someone on something. Message one of us and just say the magic word poinsettia and we'll know who it is.
Oh, she's a Leo.
I'm a Leo.
That tells me everything. Yeah,
Same.
Of course you wanted to win.
Yeah, I do like winning. I'm not like...
You're not like me.
I'm not like you, but I do like winning. I gloat if I win, but I'm not like...
I'm a Scorpio, and like I will fight until I win.
You'll win anything, won't you?
Yeah.
But for me, like, there's things that I care about, there's things that I don't, if you know what I mean. If I don't care, then I don't care.
Yeah.
But like, if I care, then I really want to win.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I went out with my mum and her friends the other day, and obviously I'm friends with her friends' children.
Yeah.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
So we all went out, right? Me, us, and our mums, we all went out. And she said to me, she was like, do you know what the problem is with you? She said, is somebody will ask the most random question, like about like, you know, I don't know, something in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And she said, I'll go, I don't know.
You can't say I don't know.
And I'll go, I'm going to Google it.
Yeah.
And she's like, I would never Google that.
No.
Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know and I don't care.
Yeah.
She said, you will
Yeah.
just Google anything to know it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, but then it's in my brain. So, like, somebody's asked me that question.
You'll know for the next
Yeah, and I'll know
time.
for the next time. And she's
Yeah.
like, I couldn't care less. Like,
Yeah.
I'll never Google that.
Yeah.
And she's like, that's the difference between me and you.
Yeah.
And I'm
it
like,
is. What's
yeah.
your mum?
What's very early January?
Oh, we had this
Capricorn
conversation the other day. Yeah, maybe
or
Capricorn.
Aquarius or Capricorn. I think she's Capricorn.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, very early January.
Okay.
But the person I'm talking about is Libra.
Okay.
And my dad's a Libra, and I feel like he's like me. I feel like he wants to know everything.
I'm like that though. I would say I don't know, but I would want to know.
Yeah, but Hannah was like,
I don't know.
yeah, I don't care.
Whatever.
I don't know. I don't fucking care.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Whereas
I
I'm like, tell me now.
I'm really
Sorry.
bad for like when I watch films, I have to Google all the actors and know like
Oh my
who
God,
were they
yeah.
married to, like
And
who were their children.
what were they
like,
in?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, Steve, did you know he was a child actor in
Yeah,
Home Alone?
yeah.
And Steve's like, no,
Yeah.
why would I know that?
Yeah.
Like, I have to know what they also came in.
Yes.
I'm an Aries. We're set. I'm on the border of the 2 star signs, and I literally have traits of both. What 2 star signs, Kirsty, are you on the borders
Yeah.
of? I'm so excited for the wedding content. Oh, Kirsty, you're so sweet. I will let B post, but I will forget. Obviously, I'm not gonna have my phone on the wedding day, so if B forgets to post, you're all fucked.
And I'm honestly like not the most reliable person in the world. Sorry.
Liv said she's a Sagittarius.
Oh.
Saggy. Steve's on the cusp of Saggy.
He's so
He's
Sagittarius.
Scorpio Sagittarius.
Yeah.
No, but he's Scorpio
Some things.
at home.
Hello. How kind of you to grace our presence once again.
Our
When I
little
went in,
Taurus.
he was like, eyes were like this to Ave Maria.
A little Taurus.
Hello. He's eating something on the floor now,
Ah, cool.
wagging his tail.
Stunning.
Lovely.
What are you on the cusp of, Kirst? Sorry if you've already answered, and this is delayed.
You've got 2 minutes.
You've got 2 minutes to tell me what you're on the cusp
I was
of.
telling you you've got 2 minutes, not cursed.
Oh.
You yapper.
Kirst, you've got 2 minutes. Come on then. In your bed.
Good boy.
Oh.
So handsome.
Oh, lovely lay
My
downs.
goodness.
Lovely lay downs.
I don't even talk to my child like that, literally.
Such a good boy. Yeah, you are. You're my baby. He is a good boy.
Sometimes.
Most of the time.
He is a good boy.
He is.
I tell you he's a good boy more
Yeah.
often than he is. You are the one that mopes about him.
He is.
He does no wrong in my eyes.
When he fell out of bed the other day, he was so embarrassed.
Oh,
He hid
handsome.
because he was so embarrassed. Oh, my husband's a Taurus, the dickhead. My ex-husband was a Taurus.
My dad is a Taurus.
I mean, that tells me a lot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, B, but that tells me a lot.
It
My
does.
ex-husband is a Taurus, and he's an ex-husband for a reason.
Yikes.
Although G's mum's a Taurus, and she's lovely.
Yeah, yeah. We know other Tauruses in our lives that are lovely.
Yeah.
But they are very stubborn.
Oh my
They're
God.
They're very like...
Fucking ram head on
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
literally.
yeah,
I will
yeah.
like butt my horns into you.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, Kirsty's answering me now.
I feel like Kirsty's July. I feel like she's July. I don't know why I think that, but...
Is that Cancer?
Yeah, Corey's Cancer.
Okay.
I'm Sun and he's Moon with a mum and dad of the zodiac. He's the
Me and
calm
Steve
to
are
my...
both Scorpios.
I know. He's the calm to my...
Jojo says to me,
fire.
like, why have I got a Scorpio as a best friend, a Scorpio as a boyfriend, and then a Scorpio as my best friend's
I
boyfriend?
know. And then our other best friend is a Leo. Everyone's just too...
Liv said, my ex-husband was a Sag, just like me, never meant to be.
I like Sages.
I like a Saggy.
They're very, like go with the flow
Yeah,
kind of
yeah, like,
people.
okay,
Yeah.
if that's what you say.
But
yeah.
I think I vibe because I'm so like...
Yeah, like me.
Yeah.
Meg
then I see
said,
that- oh, sorry, go on.
I'm an Aries and he's a Taurus. It's loggerheads.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Yeah, 2 rams,
Oh my God,
basically.
literally. Yeah, I can imagine.
Have you eaten?
No.
Okay.
I was going to ask you, do you want food after this?
starving.
I know,
I'm
I
so
knew.
hungry.
I was sat on that toilet thinking, she's going to want to eat now.
I'm so hungry.
It's fine, we'll eat now.
Okay, it's half past.
Yeah.
Any parting words from anybody? Thank you so much for tonight, guys. Like,
Yes, thank
as
you.
always, this has been a delight. You're all an
So you had
absolute
to listen
pleasure.
to me burp for 2 hours.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
don't know how much it was picking it up because I burp when we record and it doesn't ever pick it up. But like,
sorry that tonight has been basically me burping, me shouting at my dog, and me getting up every 2 minutes to let my dog out.
Yeah.
Like, that's been the whole episode.
Ooh.
Oh, the Steph. I'm a Cancer, but I don't really know what that means.
well, my husband's a Cancer. You're the Moon, so you're like tranquil, calm, like, but very like a very deep emotions. You feel deeply.
Will I be able to watch this back? I missed a big chunk in the middle. Yes. This will
it'll post onto YouTube as soon as we end this, within like a few hours.
And this will be our 31st of December episode. This will be our New Year's Eve episode. So it will go out as normal on Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
It'll just go on YouTube, early.
Amazon Music, all
of it.
I can't think, but wherever you get your podcasts, this will go out on the 31st.
Yes.
So New Year's Eve as normal.
Or straight away.
Or straight away. Maybe give it a couple of hours, but it should be available on YouTube. But guys, you've all been amazing. The support you've given us this year has been, second to none. Absolutely incredible. We couldn't do this without the support of all of you guys. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you.
Blwyddyn newydd da.
Yeah, blwyddyn newydd da. Happy New Year.
Bye, guys. Thank
Merry
you for coming.
Christmas.